Good morning, Soldier Boy here, and welcome back to Kingdom Come Deliverance for what is live stream number 22 as we continue our journey through the game. Good morning, hope your week is going well. We're back today for 3.5 hours as we continue on from Monday morning stream. So, Monday we continued Theresa's DLC, A Woman's Lot. That involved us seeing the attack on Skalitz from Theresa's point of view. We also tried to save Sammy and other survivors along the way. Aiming today to finish the DLC for Theresa. And go move on to something else, to be fair. We don't quite know what one's next. There are still some other side missions still to finish as well. It's a case of just working through things as we do. But we're going to focus first and foremost on finishing Theresa's DLC, as we can't do anything else until it's done anyway. The only thing I think that's left to see, really, is how she came across Henry. Because we've seen the attack, we've seen her escape, and that took a couple of attempts. Them soldiers are tough, especially when you're someone who doesn't fight, obviously, as well. That's the other thing. Sorry, I'm just finding my little boy. So yeah, that took a couple of attempts. I think we got really clever with the bow strategy. Which worked really well in our favour, to be fair. Sorry. A little bit messy, but I always check where he is as well at the same time. So we got away from them. We then found other survivors, but it turned out Sammy was badly hurt. We told the other survivors to go on ahead to Tolberg. We stayed behind to try and help Sammy survive, and it turned out his wounds were too severe, and he eventually passed away. So we'll continue on from there and see what's next. I'm not 100% sure exactly what was after that, to be fair. But we'll see what we can do. Obviously, I think we're quite close to the end of her DLC. Because of the way the story is, I think we are very close to the end of it. Obviously, we've seen the attack. It's just the Henry bit we haven't really seen just yet. And I think that'll be the end of her DLC then. And then we'll look around and see what DLC is next. Now, obviously, with the surgery coming up next week, we've only got today and Monday morning, potentially, for Kingdom Come Deliverance. I was hoping to get basically everything done before surgery, because that way we can start number 2 fresh after the surgery. Whether that will happen, I don't know. It's just because, obviously, we don't know how many more DLCs there are. But all we can do is try. Right, let's load in and crack on. Angel of Mercy is the current mission. We need to have a quick double check on what's going on. And go from there, really. We've got 3.5 hours. We are badly injured. As you can see, we can heal. Well, we can't eat, so we can't heal. Mission-wise, we are in the aftermath. Samuel died during the night, and now I'm left alone in the world, but for Tinker. Has anyone else survived at all? Skalitz is smouldering. It looks like the army has moved on. Find out if anyone survived behind the walls. So this had other missions as part of this, and we've done them all previously. Oh, no, actually, they're still there. Is that because Angel of Mercy? Yes. Okay, so we're doing 2 missions at once here. I vaguely remember now. So our main mission wants us to go behind the walls to see if there's any survivors, but we're also looking for survivors in the woodcutters camp, and then we'll head up to the small holding, see if there's anyone survived there, and then we'll head in for the main mission. It makes sense to do this before doing the main mission, I think. As I say, the only annoying thing is we can't heal currently. We can't eat. Well, we can eat a bit more, but we lose stamina, which is, I suppose it's a risk. But yeah, we'll do Woodcutters Camp next, and then we'll go to Potter's Small Holding, and then we'll go in to do there. I've got a feeling that may be towards the end of the DLC, but I don't know for sure. Is there anything we can do here? What have we actually got injured? I think we're quite badly hurt. We've got an injured left leg, so we can't run or do anything quickly. We've got an injured right leg. It's not helpful, is it? And we've overeaten. Really doesn't help at this point. Is there anything we can do? We have got poison on our axe. I thought it would help. I don't know if it has really. I don't think we can wear anything that's going to help us. That would increases. We can put a ring on. That increases our charisma, I suppose. They don't do anything to our feet. Although we can't wear them anyway, to be fair. We have got some weapons, like the woodcutter's axe, and we've got the bow. We have got food, but I don't think there's anything here that's going to help us. I'm thinking more healing-wise. The cook pad. So that does give us health free, but we are already overeaten. I suppose it's a risk we have to take just to get some health back. That might be what we need. What else have we got? Dried meat doesn't give us any health. Wine gives us 7 health, but 18 nourishment. Horseradish has a bit of health. Moonshine, yeah, to a degree. Nighthawk is nighttime. Sausages don't give us anything. Spirits, they do give us health as well, but not by much. Unknown potion, obviously, that's a risk. The wine gives us 2. We've overeaten anyway. We're on 60 as it stands. I think we eat another pair. That didn't give us any health back. Oh, it won't affect yet. I think we eat another cooked apple as well. That should take us to 65 health. Alright, so we need to cross the bridge. Obviously keep an eye out for any enemies, because we don't know if there's anyone going to be coming at us. Are we going the right way? Yeah. And then we're heading just to the left here to see if anyone else survived in the woodcutters. What we really could do, a marigold decoction. That would be amazing. There might still be bandits or enemies around. That's the thing we've got to worry about. Who's that there? Enemy or not enemy? No, they're friendly. But everyone's dead.
Everywhere.
Woodcutter Julian seems to be losing it a little bit because he's seen the devastation.
Don't be afraid. It's me, Theresa'a. Are you all right?
Everywhere. They're everywhere. Where is it? Where is it?
The shock has done it. Objectives are get Julian to flee. You're a woodcutter.
You're one of the woodcutters, aren't you?
Yes. Yes. Cutter. Where is it?
We've got to try and convince him to go to Talmberg.
They're everywhere.
Julian, you're not making any sense.
The shock's affected him mentally. I find if you don't run, pull yourself together, have to try something else on it. What happened?
What happened here? Did anyone else survive?
They came. From everywhere. Everywhere. Where is it?
We obviously saw the devastation from Henry's point of view at the start of the game, but I don't think it's hit as badly as now. When you see the devastation from Theresa's point of view,
everywhere.
It's worse. The start of the game, you so early on, it's just part of the story. It doesn't matter so much. Thank you for liking it, much appreciated. But seeing it from Theresa's point of view, the actual devastation, how it's affected people, does change the outlook on the attack.
Where's what? I don't understand you.
Cutter. Woodcutter. They're everywhere.
He wants his axe.
I need it.
Oh my god.
I think he wants his axe. We could try that. I don't know if it'll work.
Listen, if you stay
I think he
here,
wants his
they
axe.
might
I think
come
that's what
back
he's
and
saying.
Kill you. You wouldn't want that, would you?
No.
Fail.
Cutter.
Yeah.
Where is it?
He wants his axe.
This is going nowhere.
He won't go away until his axe.
This is hopeless. How am I going to get through to you?
Right, we need to look around for his axe. Because I think that's what he's talking about.
Cutter. Cutter.
And he keeps saying cutter. That's blocked. That's a dog. I thought that was a wolf for a minute. I was getting a bit worried.
Where is it?
Oh, there's an axe here. Julian's axe. There we go. Right, let's give him back his axe. One of her feet is now healed.
Julian, pull yourself together.
Right, here's your axe.
Here's your axe. That's what you
There's
were
no point there.
looking
We're
for,
kind of pointless us trying
Now
the
you'll be
runaway
safe.
thing.
Cutter.
Crazy Ashman, good morning. How are you?
My cutter.
I'm doing okay,
Good,
thank you.
Julian.
Doing okay.
And now, get to Talmberg. The others are already on the way there. Run like the devil and don't look back.
Talmberg. Yes.
There we go. Julian is fleeing. I don't obviously want to loot the dead, but at the same time, we could really do the marigold decoction. That would be amazing right now, but I don't think we can see one anywhere. There's no chests or anything. There's nothing left, is there? Got some chamomile, but I don't think we can do anything with it at the minute. And new level in herbalism. Right. So I just heard a buzzing. Don't think it was me. Anything in the bags? They're just rocks. They look like bags from a distance. Okay. So Julian's done. That's the other mission complete. Now we've got to head to the pot of small holding. And see if we can find the survivors there before heading back in the Skellets to see if anyone else survived. Skellets, sorry, to see anyone else. Yeah, so it was Tuesday. I got hit Monday night, quite badly, ill-wise. And it blew me out for Tuesday and Wednesday. Yesterday we were fine. But yeah, it was a rough couple of days, let's put it that way. Don't know what caused it. Obviously, I don't leave the house very often, so my immune system isn't quite used to a lot of the bugs that are going around. And obviously, my other half works in the school. My little boy goes to school. They bring stuff home. I catch it. I get ill. Luckily, though, it happened this week. Because if it happens next week, they'll cancel the surgery. So we were quite lucky it happened this week, to be fair. If I've got a temperature or in any way next week, they'll cancel it. Which is a big concern, to be fair. Right, pot of small holding. We're going to get there now. I've just seen there's a camp up here. Can I climb up? Obviously, we're looking for supplies, really. It's all been destroyed as well. Mainly, we can eat, but I don't need to eat, because we're overeating as it is. It's not helpful. There's nothing else here, no. So if we needed food, perfect, but we don't. We need healing. Anything in the pots? Not by the looks of it. Oh, I can redo, mate. If anyone's in Skellets that attacks us, we're in big trouble. That's my big concern. Right. Pot of small holding is ahead of us over here. We want to head, if we head round to the left here, that will get us there. We just need there not to be any enemies. Once the overeating thing's gone, I know we haven't healed her feet. Her feet are still badly hurt. We are a bit quicker though, to be fair. Fingers barking at something. I can hear voices. I've got no Saviour snap, so we can't save either. Someone's banging on the door in there. Are they enemies? There's a guy there. I really don't want that to be an enemy. I'm going to try and sneak up behind him just in case.
Only I hadn't lost that damn key.
No, he's not an enemy. He's lost the key. Oh. That's the Potter. I was worried for a minute because we can't afford to get into a fight. Obviously, Teresa isn't armoured. She's not the best at fighting anyway. And we have managed to defend ourselves a few times, hence why we're so badly hurt at the minute.
Got coin hidden there. I'm not going to just walk off and leave it. Listen, maybe you could help me. I've heard you.
Oh, but he wants us to pick the lock.
How to deal with these kind of things.
I've heard you mill people knew how to deal with these things. Are you implying I'm a thief?
What are you implying? That I'm a thief?
Come now. Don't play the innocent.
I think we are quite close to finishing her DLC.
No saint. You must have learned some secrets of the trade from him, no?
My father is dead.
Oh, Jesus. Sorry, lass.
He just wants his money out of his house.
I'm sorry.
You don't have the
Why
key?
can't you unlock the door? Don't you have the key?
Of course I do. That is, I did.
Where did you lose it?
I was bringing firewood from the woods. Just as I got to the footbridge, I saw that huge army. I dropped everything and ran home as fast as I could. I must have dropped that blasted key on the way.
So a bridge from the woods. How do you
How
survive?
did you manage to survive?
I hid out on top of the haystack until morning. Those heathens were sniffing around, but something disturbed them and they ran to the village.
We should run. It's not
It's
safe
still
here.
not safe here. Coin is no use to a dead man. You ought to flee to Tom.
We can either go and get the key or try and pick the lock.
Leave my life savings to pillagers and footpads? Not a chance.
Where did you lose the
Where
key?
do you think you might have dropped the key?
I'm not sure. It must have been somewhere along the path from the woods. After I passed the footbridge, I was carrying firewood when the raid started. I dropped everything and ran. The key must have fallen
If we
on the
can
way.
go and just pick the lock rather than go and get the key, that'd be a bonus. But if we go and get the key, we will.
I'll try and get that coin for you, but I can't promise anything. Where is it hidden?
This damn door is as solid as a rock. All right, once you get inside, go to the pantry on the left.
We might even
There's a
find a
sack of
marigold
apples
decoction.
in
that would help massively.
The purse is hidden
No,
right
you
in the
GP
bottom
problem
of it.
because we don't have an official
Get
end
it.
time for work,
Bring
so
it to
couldn't
me.
finish early.
Meanwhile,
Oh, really?
I'll keep
That's
watch
weird.
here.
You don't have official end time. Nothing. At least it's nothing serious. But yeah, annual leave is done in hours, but you couldn't book a few. That's weird. Right, can we pick the lock successfully? I've definitely got better with lockpicking. When we first started the game, I was horrendous with lockpicking. Why is Tinker? It's like he's barking at someone, I think. Hopefully no one's going to hurt us. Right, pantry, he said. This is the pantry. Apples.
My, there really is a purse full of Groschen here. And a pretty heavy one, too.
Okay, we've got his money. Onions, what do they give us? Nourishment and health. We'll take them. Just in case. Obviously, we can potentially use them. Now, I know he said we got what we needed. I so really want a marigold decoction if he's got one in here. I don't think he has, though, looking at it. One more room to try. We're desperate for healing, that's the thing. There's food in here, but that doesn't help us. Nothing here we can take. Is there a chest? Although we can sleep and save, obviously. Lockpick easy. I know we shouldn't pick locks in his house, but we're desperate for healing. What was that? We've failed the mission because Stanis just got killed. Stanislav just got killed. And we're now in trouble. So we failed the mission because this raider, or this bandit, just killed Stanislav. He's dead. Trophy achieved Saviour. I don't think there's anyone else here. But we failed the mission because... Why can't I loot this? Why can't I loot the looter? Yeah, look, he just killed him. That's really annoying. We've got his coin purse. That's something at least. Right. Groschen. Lockpicks. Marigold decoction. Now, I don't know if we can wear his armor. Obviously, if we can, that'd be amazing. Obviously, we'll take his clothing, just in the chance we can actually wear it. But I don't know if we can. Dog is still barking, which worries me a little bit. Right, let's quickly pick the lock here. First and foremost. We're overburdened now as well, so we'll have to drop stuff in a second. We're about to try to pick this lock quickly. Yeah, shame we failed the mission, but it wasn't really our fault. Obviously, we couldn't stop him being attacked. Right. Marigold decoction first and foremost to heal us. Where are you? That's there. It will give us 30 health back. That will take us to 93. So that's what we really badly needed. Let's quickly chuck in the pot all the food that's no good. Obviously, we're overburdened now. So we'll chuck in the apples. Anything that's no good to us. Oh, is that all? Oh, we can't put anything else in there. Okay. We are going to need to drop some stuff. We've got too much stuff on us. It's mainly food, to be fair. Let's get rid of the mushrooms. Rotate will say shift 9, but until the last person saying about we have to stay. Otherwise we... Oh, wow. That's, yeah. Obviously, it's the job. That's what it entails. But that's not good. I can understand why that's the thing, but... See it paper gold? Yeah. I suppose there's pluses and minuses to it, isn't there? Right, we can't wear any of the armour. I thought we'd pick it up and at least try. But we've had this previously, we can't actually wear any of anyone else's armour as Theresa'a, it seems. We've got a second silver ring. Exact same as one we're wearing. The slippers. I know we can sell stuff, but I kind of think that's... But it's because it's the DLC with Theresa'a, I don't think selling stuff is worthwhile, to be fair. I might as well get the weight right. Hungarian Sabre. We need a 9 agility, which we haven't got. Right, well, at least we've healed a little bit more than we had previously. Where's this coin purse? It might be... Is it a quest item? Yeah, there we go. It says it's worth 80, so I suppose there's 80 Groschen in it. Right, put down weapon away. Tinker's still barking, which is a little bit of a concern. Has he got anything on us to help us? No. I was only going to take stuff that helps us, that's the thing. We don't need to wash, do we? No. Well, that's the last side mission done. Annoyingly, we failed it. Obviously, not 100% our fault. The raider, what could we do? We're now heading behind the walls to see if anyone else survived. That's our next port of call. The marigold decoction's working. We are healing, finally. There is still a chance of other people around. So we do need to be careful. We are heading the right way, aren't we? Yeah. Down this road to the right. The healing's helping. We have overeaten massively though, so stamina's going to be slightly off because of it. And we're not fully healed. We might pick some nettles, just in case we get a chance to make a marigold decoction. We'll need the nettles. Right, we're heading inside Skeletons then, to see what happened. See if anyone else survived. I think this is basically towards the end of the DLC. I can't quite remember where Henry was when he got badly hurt. I think he was in Skeletons, wasn't he? I think we're about to find Henry. Because Henry went back to Skeletons to bury his mum and dad, didn't he? So I think this potentially is where we find Henry then. I've missed the gate. I think there's a gate this side, is there? Oh, there is. Right, game saved. Only thing I want to take is a marigold decoction. If there is one. I'll just quickly feed the dog.
For you, you'll love this.
I didn't mean to press the dog. I was actually trying to see. You can have the sausage. If they had anything on him. No. Right. Is this where we see Henry? Or is this where we get killed? There we go. Is this the end of the DLC? Yeah, I think so as Henry, you see the devastation from his point of view with his parents being killed. But in a way, it's not as hard hitting because it's so early on in the game. Where I think seeing it from her point of view and the devastation and, you know, her friends, whom she knew really well, fellow villagers, seeing that devastation just gives it a different viewpoint and makes it seem more horrendous compared to when we saw it with Henry. I think it was too early on in the game to really appreciate how devastating it was. So this is where Henry nearly died, wasn't it? I think, when he went to bury his parents. And then the people rode in on a horseback and saved him. Yeah, there's one of the people. Tinker, kill. Tinker, go.
Go!
Tinker's gonna get hurt.
Fuck's sake.
Oh. Is Tinker not the dog that we have with us in the game? I was not expecting to see that. Is Tinker alive? I'm sure Tinker's the dog of the game. Maybe I'm wrong. Yeah. I think I'm wrong. I don't think it's Tinker then. The Teresa also lost not just a family, but also her companion, a dog that kept her alive, that helped her survive the attack. This is where we see Henry. The fighting we can hear. Yeah, that's Henry being attacked.
Right, you whole sons. I've had just about enough of you.
Does she actually run in? I can't quite remember the start. I know the horses come and save them all.
Hey, goat fuckers!
That's one way to do it.
That's, I don't know what to say.
Ah, we're back to present day.
You don't have
That's
to say
DLC
anything.
done.
You've been through it yourself. I know you understand.
I'd like to ask about
There's
something.
something else I'd like to ask.
We're back as Henry now. So we can now talk about what happened. So the time when we were at swordplay.
We were sword fighting together. The next morning, Ma scolded
That's so
me
funny.
on account of that scratch. On
Yeah,
my
what
hand.
to get their attention.
Sorry about that.
It's all water under the bridge now. I never told her it was you who did it. I just wish you could have covered my back too. She was angry that I was at sword training instead of working in the forge. And she said you told her.
About the stolen
Your
silver.
Pa and Stebor were really stealing from the royal mines. Jesus. I don't think even Fritz and Matthew would take that kind of chance.
Yeah, it's a
There's
shame
not
we
much
failed
left
the
there
other
for
mission with
for
the
an easy
guy, the
Groschen.
potter being killed,
Yeah.
but we couldn't do
In
anything
a way,
about
I
that.
can understand that Pod did it for us, but it was really irresponsible. You won't tell anyone? Will
Of course
you?
not. We won't
I
tell
won't,
anyone.
I promise.
There's no point selling their
So what
memory
happened
now.
to the silver?
Pa handed it over, as always, to that slimy fellow, and he took it away. What happened to it then, I don't know.
So these are all about what she went through after she told us the story.
Your pa really
At least
wanted
that's the
to marry
DLC
you
done,
off
I
to
think.
Master Tobias.
Yes. Can you believe it?
And have you spoken to Master Fayfar since the raid?
I haven't.
I'll be glad to get back to
Either
Henry
he's
and actually have
lost
some
interest,
defence, to be fair.
or he's forgotten about me. Not that I'm complaining.
So it was kind of
Uncle
pointless
Peshek would be happy to marry
grabbing
me off too,
anything and, you know,
especially if
money
there's
and
something
stuff,
in it
because
for
none of it's
him.
really helpful.
I'm glad that's in the past.
Aye.
Because a lot of it you couldn't do anything with.
So Johanka and Matthias finally got together. Well, if it hadn't been for everything that happened afterwards, who knows? They could be headed for the altar. Probably just as well you didn't play along with Johanka's harebrained scheme and found a better solution. Matthias would have had a fit if he lost
See, I
his
like
favourite
that. A
dice.
lot of my complaints in this game has been the continuation between conversations, and sometimes they're not knowing you've asked something, or you know something you know doesn't quite fit into what they're saying. But actually that does. So that's based on what we chose to do to get Matthias and Johanka together. Instead of stealing his dice, we just spoke to him and asked and told him about Johanka's feelings. That's then used there. So if we'd stole the dice, I'd assume that would have said, "You well done for stealing the dice," or something along them lines. Because we didn't steal the dice, we did it a different way. That actually understood that we did it a different way, and that conversation changed slightly because of that.
Bianca told
Which
me
is the
something
first time
about
we've
your
seen that
little
really happen,
expedition to the
because
woods.
previously the game's been quite bad at that. Did you really meet a wolf?
You really ran into a wolf? I thought Bianca must have been imagining things.
Not exactly. It was actually a wild dog, but Pa used to say those are even worse than wolves.
It's a good thing you were there with Bianca. Bianca told me something about your little expedition.
There's another thing
to
to ask about the woods, so I'm just going to go for that.
She was flaunting that ring all day. I was worried for a while that she had some other suitor who gave it to her.
I think it's going to be a bit awkward
No.
going back to Henry now that we
Unless
can,
you can count a magpie.
we can actually fight with him, compared to being a little bit more careful with Theresa because she couldn't fight.
Going back to help the survivors. That was very brave of you. When I went back to Skalitz, I met no one but footpads and cutthroats. If you hadn't come along...
Yeah, Henry had his butt
I'd
kicked
be
back then.
here to tell the tale.
Different character now,
You know what
though.
our parish priest always used to say? Without Christian charity, we'd all soon be dead. I couldn't just leave you all to your fate, could I? Any good Christian would have done the same.
No, most of them ran away.
I'm not so sure. Not everyone has your courage.
You went back to bury your family?
Go back to Skalitz again, to bury your pa and your brothers.
Yes, along with some more of our neighbours. We had an escort from the retired garrison, with Sir Hanish's kind permission.
Where are they buried?
Sammy's buried near the mines. He didn't like the mines, but his grave is on the hill where I used to meet him for lunch. He loved it there. I know it's not consecrated ground, but what could I do?
God will understand. I buried Ma and Pa under the linden tree by our house. It's what they would have wanted.
Yes. Father and Stebo are buried in the churchyard in Rovna.
Once things settle, we'll be able to go back and pay our respects. And get the priest to bless their graves.
Okay, that's it. So that's
No
everything
more
asked from the DLC and kind of replaying what we just did.
Thank you for telling me about everything, Theresa.
I think that's Theresa's
No, it
DLC
isn't
done.
easy
We
to
did have a
talk
trophy I need to see
It
what it
helps
was
to talk
about.
to someone who knows what it's like. Thank you. I'm glad you came out of it in one
It was
piece.
Saviour, I'm pretty sure.
So am I.
I'm assuming it's
And I'm
DLC
glad you did
trophy.
too.
By the
Yeah.
way, Henry, I have
Rescue all
something
the
for you.
survivors
The
was the
soldiers
Saviour
gave it to
trophy.
me when we brought you from Skalitz. I meant to give it to you earlier, but, you know, it belonged to one of the Skalitz garrison. They wanted me to have it for being brave, but I hope I'll never have use for such a thing.
Oh? How come? What is it?
It's a shield with the Skalitz crest. I'd like you to have it, to protect you, and as a keepsake from home.
Sure. Thanks, Theresa.
There are a few more trophies
Thanks for
for
everything.
that DLC. There we go. A woman's lot, trophy achieved. So that is the trophy for finishing the DLC. I was just looking at the trophy as that did that, to be fair. The other trophies that we obviously didn't achieve, some are hidden. We need to shirk your morning chores. So if you don't do the chores in the DLC, that's a trophy. Recover Pavel's treasure without being discovered. That's another one. Drink yourself into oblivion with Ambrose. I don't remember having that chance, to be fair. See what Henslin has in his brains without being observed. Have on your conscience every sin Johanka can think of. Not sure about that one. The punishment fits the crime. Again, not sure on that one. Help save Johanka from the most grievous charge of heresy. There must have been something with Johanka that we didn't get or we didn't see. Because there seems to be a few trophies based on Johanka and committing sins. So there's something we missed in the DLC, I think. The final trophy we haven't achieved in the DLC. Report to the Inquisitor all the wrongdoing going on in the province. I don't remember seeing the Inquisitor. So I think there's a few things we missed there. But we did as much as we could as we come across it. Right, we now need to decide what we're doing next. We do have a normal mission here. There's an activity giver here as well. I think that's Theresa. And I'm pretty sure we have another mission with Theresa here as well. In terms of DLC though, it's weird being back. We got all our stuff back. We did get a new shield. Our shield currently does 150 defense. The one she gave us is a Skalitz shield. Not as good. 133 defense. Annoyingly, it's not as good as our current shield. I think we stick it on the horse. Yeah, I think it's whatever you said, change direction, you're right, I think. So, we need to pick up the other DLCs now. We have still got some side missions to do. Courtship is the Theresa'a one. That's nearby, I think. So, it's what we got. We kind of need to decide what we want to do here. Do we want to complete the side missions we haven't finished as well as all the DLC, or just focus on DLC? And I don't know what that is going to be. I don't know which way to do it. There is a thing about going to talk to, but I don't know which one's mission related. I think it's that one.
You want to do something together again?
I can't now. Come back in the evening, will you?
Okay, so we'll go in the evening to see her. Still want to go somewhere to eat?
Now? Fancy a walk to the town?
I can't now.
Okay.
Come back in the evening, will you?
So there's a side mission to go on another date with her, essentially. And we can't do it yet. We have to wait. Yeah, go and see Theresa'a. To be fair, I think all the side missions aren't that big a deal. I think knowing we've got surgery next week and we want to try and get as much done before that as possible. I think we should focus a little bit on trying to get DLCs done. So there is a DLC in Rattay. Now we have tried to get this one, but we can't get him to give it to us because we can't get to him. So I don't quite know what to do about that one. Maybe we've reloaded back in. Maybe let's see if we can get the DLC from him again. If we can't, we'll then have to head somewhere else for the DLC for that, I think. But let's at least try and get the DLC again from him. But I think the focus should be on DLCs only because I'd like to get as much of them done before the surgery if we can. Theresa's one was quite a long one, really. Whereas we're not sure about if the others will be as long, to be fair. And obviously, side mission wise, and I know I'd like to do as much as we can in the game, but a lot of the side missions they're little mini stories, but they're not going to add to the story as much, are they? I don't think. That's my thinking. Right, how do we get this DLC? I know who we've got to talk to, but I can't get to him. So we need to go and see. I think is it Divish? Her one, yes, was long, but it was interesting. Nice to see a different point of view. So these are both lockpick. That one on the right is lockpickable. I think he's in there, and I can't go in to speak to him. Out of the way, dog. Obviously, there's nothing in here. Yeah, we still can't get that DLC for whatever reason. Maybe we have to come back a different day, potentially. So let's have a look where the other DLCs are. Have we got any over this way? Yeah, okay, so no DLCs in Vranik, Sasau. There is one in the monastery here. So we'll fast travel to the monastery. Obviously, if we get attacked on the way, we'll deal with that. We'll head to the monastery. I just want to see what this is down here. What's this? There's a gold one there. Deer hunting spot. I don't know what the gold one is. We're going to head to the monastery, and there's a DLC there. We'll have to come back for the one in Rattay another time, I think. Yeah, I think focus on DLCs is the main thing, and then we'll see what if we still got stuff to do Monday. We finish DLCs before the end of the stream. Then we've got some side missions to keep us busy, haven't we? But I don't think they're going to add massively now to the story as such. Okay, Pilgrim. You come across a pilgrim on the road who's cleanly keen on talking to passers-by. He doesn't look dangerous, but God only knows we're about to get attacked. Where is he? I put examine. I've got a feeling he's there to stop people and they're going to get ambushed. We'll find out in a second.
Mercy! Please, sir. Help me.
What do you need?
What's happened to you?
I've walked all the way from Kuttenberg, but as you can see, I'm barefoot. My feet are frayed to the bone. Don't you have a strip of cling
I've probably got
cloth
some
for
spare
me,
boots
good
somewhere, to
sir,
be fair.
so I can swathe my feet at least?
I do have some by chance. Penitents are supposed to go barefoot. I'm guessing he's paying penance for something. I think that's what that means. I'm happy to help. We help
Right.
him when we can.
I'll see what I've got.
We've got bandages. There we go. Ah, so he's a monk. I think he's meant to be barefoot, from what that said.
Thank you, sir.
Reputation
Thank
gain,
you.
though.
I seldom meet such a good Samaritan. God shall repay you.
Anytime.
Yeah, I think he's paying
Take care
penance.
now.
I think that's why he's walking barefoot. Obviously, we've helped him. It doesn't really give us anything for doing so, but we do like to help everyone we come across. Okay, back to fast traveling. We're heading to the monastery. Again, if we get attacked and we can't get away with a fight, it's not a major issue. But yeah, focus on DLCs. Obviously, I don't know how long they're all going to be. I don't know how many there is in total. I know Capon, who we've got to go and see to finish the game, he has a DLC as well. So his DLC, we want to try and... I don't know if it will allow us to do it before we do the final bit of the story. But I think I'd like to, if possible, we're aiming to finish this on Monday morning, is my thinking. We'll see how far we get. Because that would be nice to finish that before surgery, and then after surgery we start number 2. Vote the next main livestream game, go from there. Okay, we've made it to the monastery. Let's go and pick up this DLC. I don't know who we need to speak to for this. So let's find the person. Oh, it's her. Johanka.
How are you getting on?
Penance is where he's done wrong and that's his punishment. Yeah, I think it is as well. I don't know how helping him is going to affect that though.
There's less wounded
That's the
than there
thing. We
was.
did help him, but
Some got
has that
better.
stopped his penance? I don't know.
People in need of treatment. Someone gets kicked by a horse. Someone eats something bad. Another can't sleep or has the ague. Everyone's got a problem, and it feels like
So from the DLC, this is Johanka, the one who was fancied Matthias but wouldn't tell him herself.
He worries me most of all.
Oh, Matthias is alive.
Helped me to move him here after what happened in Merhoyed. But he's still lying in a fever, and nothing seems
Okay, so
to help.
Matthias is alive,
Sorry to hear it.
which was who Johanka
honest, you look
fancied
all
in the
done in.
DLC.
I know. I'm constantly on my feet, and when I get a chance to rest for a while, I don't sleep well. I keep having peculiar dreams and waking up. I get up in the morning feeling like I haven't slept at all.
Okay. Right, Peculiar Dreams is the DLC. So that's what we're going to do.
But what do you mean? Peculiar dreams?
The same one. Over and over. In it, the
What?
Virgin Mary appears to me.
Okay.
Blessed Virgin?
So she's having religious dreams.
Really? She looks just like in the painting over the altar in Sasau Church. I always dream that I'm back in Scarlet's again. Like before. Before everything.
I understand.
I'm standing at the foot of the hill with the
I've got a feeling we've got to go
behind
to where
me,
she's
by
describing.
the walkway leading to the ore-washing tanks near the woods. Uncle used to work there. I'm bringing him some food, going towards the pond. Then everything suddenly goes dark. I carry on uphill, along the stone
quite a
channel up to
detailed
the
dream.
mouth of a huge cave. I go inside and the darkness surrounds me. But I keep going, and then I see sitting there in the dark
Who? Who do you see?
the devil. He scowls at me with these horrible
Wow,
eyes.
that's a detailed dream.
Then everything becomes engulfed in flames, and I try to flee from them. I run through the cave, but I can't find the way out. I can hear the devil behind me laughing horribly. When I can run no longer, I stop, and the flames catch up with me, and then
They say every dream has a
and I
meaning.
wake up.
I've got no
still
clue what that
feeling the
means.
heat of the flames, and I can't get back to sleep again.
all I can do is kneel by my bed and pray until morning.
Okay, and what about the Virgin
You said
Mary?
something about the Virgin Mary?
Yes, she's always there with me until it goes dark. She goes to the cave with me, but she doesn't go inside.
Okay. You have that dream every
You
night?
have that same dream every night?
Night after night. It started some time ago and it never ends.
It does sound like survivor's guilt, doesn't it, in a way? You're right.
Have you told anyone about it?
No. No one at all, except for you. I was afraid people would think I was losing my mind.
Right. Well, it does sound a bit, you know, mad.
I know. Sometimes I think so myself. But then, when the dream keeps coming back, I think it must mean something.
Okay. It's only a bad dream. I think you're right.
You're right.
Reputation gained?
That's no ordinary dream you're talking about.
Exactly.
It's a nightmare.
I'm glad you don't think I'm mad. I was thinking, you know, that maybe I should go there.
Yeah, we've got to go to where she's describing them.
Is,
to where she meets the devil.
And anyway, I can't leave here. So, I was wondering, since you're here, whether you wouldn't go there and have a look around for me. You're able to take care of yourself. After all, you've been in battle.
Okay, we'll do it.
All right. If it means you'll be able to sleep peacefully again. I'll go there, but...
Reputation gained?
What exactly do you want me to do there?
I don't know. Just go there and see if there's anything weird there. And then come and tell me.
Of course. Take care of yourself, and I hope things get better. With you and Matthias and everything.
Thanks, Henry.
Right, there we go. That's the DLC started. We need to go and figure out what's going on with Theresa's dream. Let's have a proper look at the mission itself. Infernal Dream. We also started this. So, the Madonna of Sasau. Okay, that's the mission. We saw Johanka and found that she's getting on. She's having a strange dream. Help rid Johanka of her nightmare. And there's another mission for this. Talk to Johanka. Apart from having to care for the sick and wounded, said she's always also been in trouble by repeated nightmare. There's some cave in the hills above Skalitz. Promised her to find this cave and have a look inside. Find the cave Johanka's been dreaming about. So it's in Skalitz. So that's where we're going to need to go. Full screen, make it easier. Skalitz is up north. It's quite a long way away from where we are. There is another DLC to pick up over here in Sommerpesh. I think we should pick up that DLC as well on the way to Skalitz, because we're passing anyway. So yeah, we've got to head to Skalitz and see what we find there. I think there's a treasure there too, offhand, if I remember correctly. I can never remember where our treasure stuff is, but I'm pretty sure there's a treasure near Skalitz that we can have a look at on the way, or whilst doing that mission for her. Where are the treasure maps? So this one here is... Oh, this is here. Oh, I think we should try and do that one while we're here as well then. Okay, we'll have a look at that in a second. That is Ledechko. I'm sure there's a Skalitz one. Ledechko. We have tried to find some of these, but we've not been able to so far. LVs, good morning, how are you? That's not 3 Ledechko treasures. Rate. Tomberg. I think that's Skalitz. Is that Skalitz? I can't quite make that out. I think that is Skalitz. Something to the side. It's underneath a tree. So I think that's the one by Skalitz. And there's one there by Skalitz as well. So there's 2 treasures near Skalitz, and there's one here. Is it the first one? This one here. Yeah. So we'll try and have a look at these on the way. We have tried previously and failed to actually find one. I think this one we could probably do. So we're looking for the monasteries on the right, Sasau to the south. There's a bridge. Let's have a look. So I think the bridge is here. There's the bridge. It said there's a house on a hill, didn't it, by the looks of that? Yeah, I think it's there, to be fair. Something around there, I think, is where that treasure is. Let's quickly go back. It's the second map, I think it is. There we go. Yeah. No, that's actually it's the first map. So many different treasure maps. Yeah, there we go. Monastery to the right. So that's out to the south. Across a bridge, a house on a hill. So we'll try and get that treasure first. We'll make sure we've got a shovel as well. And then we'll head... From there, we might just head straight to Skalitz, to be fair. The downside of having more than one DLC on the go, I don't know if they interrupt each other. So from there, I think we'll just head north to Skalitz. There's a couple of treasures near Skalitz as well. But, yeah, well, we've got to try and find some of these, at least. Started playing Assassin's Creed Shadows. You enjoy it? Oh, good. Glad you're enjoying it, Elvies. I haven't seen the trailer. I've heard about it. The problem is I'm not interested. Because I've played the game. We know the story. To me, there's no point replaying it just for a fancy version, in my mind. I know a lot of people will disagree with that. But, yeah, in my mind, we've done it. What's the big deal? The fancy graphics don't really interest me. That's just my thing. Right, we could quickly make some Saviour snaps while we're here. We've got 7 marigolds. But Saviour snaps would be helpful while we're here. Because there should be a herbology table here. We've only got 2 Saviour snaps, so it would be helpful to have some more. I'm guessing we've got what we need. I don't know for sure. That's marigold. Hair with the dog. Cockerel. Saviour snaps. 1 nettle, 2 belladonna. Prepare the wine. Quiet. Belladonna. Oh no. Wine. Nettles in 2 turns. Grind the belladonna. Drop in. Wine. Nettles boiled times 2. 2 belladonnas ground 1. I don't know if I want to remember that or not. I can't auto brew. That's one thing we're trying to get to, because that would save a lot of time. So we need wine, and then 1 nettles, and then we're going to boil that for 2 turns. Obviously, the more Saviour snaps we have, the better. It makes sense to be able to save more often, and for that we need to make them. Right, so we need to boil this twice. I can do it that way. Bellows. Sandglass, we need to do this twice. While that's doing that once. Saviour snaps into the mortar, belladonna in the mortar. Boil again. It's 2 turns of boiling. I don't know how close we are to being able to auto brew. I know it's something we've been trying to get for a while. Okay, we need to grind this. And then we put that in a ball for 1 turn. Is anyone else planning to do the new Black Flag then when it releases? You know, my thing, like I say, is just I don't see the point. But I get people who are going to play it. I still don't agree it's the best one that's ever been done, to be fair, either. But I know that's a lot of people will have their own opinion on what they think is the best one. Right, wait for that to finish boiling. File. Okay, let's finish the potion. This will give us Saviour snaps. I don't know how many it gives us, to be fair. Is it just 1? You brewed Saviour snaps. I don't know if that gave us 1. I think we need more. Yeah, I think we need more. Okay, we go again. This will make number 4. I can't use... I'm out of wine, that's why. This will give us 4 Saviour snaps. That's probably enough for the time being, to be fair. But yeah, Anything auto brew would be incredible. It'd make life so much easier. But obviously we need to get that point of having the skill points to do so. I think it's not far off though, if I remember correctly. We'll have to have a proper look in a minute. But yeah, this should give us 4.
I won't get any sleep. I just won't get any sleep.
Someone's complaining about sleep. Sure, he gave him a sleep potion previously, to be fair, that guy that's complaining. Go inside the Crusty Shadows. Yeah, I get why people are excited. It just doesn't interest me. I'm going to get some games just for graphics. Yeah, no, I completely agree, Crazy Irishman. You're a sucker for pirate games. I can see why people want to play it, but I don't replay games. It's the same as when people go and replay a game. What's that difficulty called? When you go back and play it again after finishing it, there's a difficulty, isn't there? I've never understood that. The only time we've done that is actually Mars Morales because we needed it for the platinum. But that was the only time I've actually replayed a game. No, not really. I can't think of any, no. Oh, actually, yeah, there is. There's one. We haven't done on the channel. Assassin's Creed #1. I've played it personally, but I've never played on the channel. That's one I would play. Just for the graphics, personally. Okay, Saviour snaps. We now. Oh, we got 8. Okay, we got more than we thought. What I wanted to check, alchemy. What's this here? Routine. Okay, here we go. Auto brew is level 10. The basic auto brew, anyway. And we are level 8. So we need, well, just nearly level 9. So we need 1 and a bit levels. Can we get any training with Brother Nicodemus?
Would you teach me more about alchemy?
Remember, we're not level 10, so I don't. If we've already done the basic, yeah, we can't do it.
Well,
we need to be level 10 to the next training. He might see if he's got a book on him to help us get there for level 10, because it does make a massive difference. That's a recipe for Levian water. That's one we've already done. He's got a treasure map. I don't know if some of the treasure maps are repeated, because we do have one of the same map, to be fair. So I don't know if they are repeated quite a bit, to be honest. Is there anything we want to sell while we're here? We have got 2,400 Groschen as it stands. I'm just seeing if there's anything we can sell to get rid of, clear some space, essentially. Lazarus potion. I know that's a quick heal, essentially. Oh, we get anything? Marigolds, moonshine. They're not worth a massive amount. We've got quite a lot of space on us now, so it's not. We don't need to sell. So I'm just seeing if there was anything. We've got a spade on us ready as well. We need to read that, but we need to read both of those books as well if we get a chance. I think that's it, isn't it? Yeah, we haven't got anything to sell. Okay. Right, we're going to head out of the monastery. We're going to go to Skalitz for the DLC, but for Johanka, before that, we have got a treasure map we've seen, and we think we know where we're going for it. We can't fast travel because of where it is. We put a marker. We're looking for a bridge. Not that one. So we're going to go across the fields here and aiming for this bridge over here. That's where we're aiming for. Where's my horse? Just to see if we can actually find one of these treasures. We've tried to get treasures quite a bit and never quite managed it, so it'd be nice to actually achieve one. I don't know if they're worthwhile or not. I suppose time will tell.
Stop and talk a while at least.
He wants to talk to us. We're either going to get attacked or he will actually just talk.
There's nothing to it.
I can't not talk to someone. I'm curious.
There's plenty of coin in it.
He's a beggar.
I have a wonderful offer.
Oh, here we go.
The deal
There's always a deal.
Are you
Down
interested?
the ship fighting game because I'm really bad at fighting ships. Yeah. Show me the goods.
All right. Show me what you're selling.
As you wish.
A psi die. The second in line of demonic plane dice. I'm not buying demonic. I'm not. Quest started
There's
Rate
nothing
Tawny.
to it.
Okay. Yeah.
There's a
He
great
sells a
call.
dice. That's demonic,
Yeah.
essentially. We're not interested. Yeah, I was thinking of map, but no, just demonic dice. I was also half expecting to get ambushed, to be fair. Okay, we're just heading towards the bridge, and then we'll head to Skelets. There is a couple, as I say, a couple of treasure maps around Skelets as well. I don't know what we're going to quite find in this bridge where Johanka's dream is. Obviously, a dream's a dream. It's not real. But there must be something pulling her to that cave. For whatever reason. Back in this day and age, as well, they believed in dreams and meanings and things like that, didn't they? There was a lot of emphasis put on a dream and what it is actually telling you. That's the thing.
Yeah.
There's meant to be a... Oh, there we go. There's the left turn. Then we head along this road until the bridge is on our left.
Yeah.
Someone's been attacked there. Thing we could keep stopping all these different things, but I think we just want to try and focus on getting what we want done. But if we have to fight, we'll have to defend ourselves. Okay, this is the bridge here, and then according to the map, there's a treasure near on a house up a hill. So this is the bridge. Okay, so before we cross the bridge, let's have a quick look at the map again, just to make sure we know where we're going. Wrong button. It's the first map we have on our list. So, over the bridge, to the left, and a house on a hill is what we're looking at. I may have to go on foot, because I'm not sure the horse will make it up the track. To be honest. So it's to the left and up the hill. Yeah, let's get off here. I mean, for a house up a hill, essentially. So the hill's here. Let's see if we can get to the top of the hill and look left. Obviously, there could be bandits here, so we do need to be a bit wary. Okay, we discovered Sasau Woods. A dog barking in the distance. I don't know if that's ours or not. How high up this hill do we go? Let's take our marker off for the minute. There's a hunting spot there as well. I don't think we're left enough, are we? I think we've got to go more left. But I thought if we got to the top of the hill, we could potentially see a house. Well, hang on. There is something over there. Clearing. I'm not seeing a house anywhere. What's that there? Okay, there's just some rocks. I'm not seeing a house. How far left? I think we're too far away, to be fair. I'm not seeing a house overlooking anything. This is the problem with these maps, to try and decipher them and figure it out. So it is left quite a way, to be fair. And up the hill. Where are we in terms of left? I think we're far enough left. But it's finding a house. I'm not seeing even an outline of a house. But do we just keep going up, maybe? Although this is a bit of a hill. It does, on the map, it looks like it's closer to the river. We have tried these treasure maps a few times and just can't seem to figure it out. Right, the river's down there. So I think it kind of tells you to go around this way, doesn't it? Let's go this way and just see if there's something. Either that or it's right up the hill. I heard something, haven't I? It's a dog. Don't know how high. Yeah, this is it. We don't know how high we should be. So this is a hill here, but there's no building. Okay, where are we in terms of the marker? The only thing I can think is we just head straight up. There's no building here, is there? That we can see. So the only other option is head straight up and see if we can see a building. I don't know if these treasure maps are meant to be difficult or we're just reading them wrong. I don't know. As I say, we've not managed to get one right as of yet.
This is certainly no time
Okay,
for
so we
roving.
can't go any higher up than that. It's telling us we can't go roving. Interesting site. Ah, okay. We found an interesting site. But we can't do anything here. Interesting sites, normally there's something to do there. Obviously, there is obviously a mushroom on the floor. But that's it. I can pick the nettles. Is there anything? Nowhere to dig. Interesting sites do normally mark something, that's the thing. Oh, actually, that's a good point. Okay, we can't. Other commands. Okay. I wonder if we could send it to search. Only Tinker could search, I think, then. Right, so this is as high as we can go before it tells you off. So in that case, we just need to head this way and see if we come up with a house then, don't we? But I'm not seeing one. This is why I've struggled so much with these treasure maps. I'm not seeing any buildings at all. Yeah, it should be on flatland. You are right. I thought we'd at least see an outline of something. Even a shed or something, but I'm not seeing anything. Ah, hang on. This ain't here. There's a building. We may have found it. Whether this treasure's worthwhile, on the other hand, we don't know. Oh, we can't get inside. So according to we have actually found it, amazingly. It just X marks the spot. So this is the only building we've seen here. Oh, there's one there as well. Ah, treasure. There we go. It's a very hard lock. Lock is too difficult. Ah. So after all that, we can't actually do the lock, the thing that's there. I think that's the treasure. There is now a marker though saying it's there. So that's always that to help us in future if we want to come back. But we need a higher lockpick skill to do it then. Well, at least there's a marker, but our lockpicking isn't good enough. Annoyingly. After all that, we found it, but we can't do it. But the marker's there now, so we can always come back. Okay, we want to be heading to Skeletons though next. That's part of the DLC for Johanka. There is 2 treasure maps here as well that we need to have a look at. Now, we could ride north ourselves, but to save ourselves a bit of time, let's fast travel. We may get into trouble on the way. If we do, we'll deal with it. I'm trying to save a bit of time, but also while still trying to find things and do things. Let's kind of mix the two as much as we can, to just get as much done as we can. The 2 treasure maps, we'll have a look at those, I think, after we've dealt with the DLC mission. Although if they're anything like that last one, we've got no hope. So far, though, not been attacked. It's not going to be long till we need to sleep, I think, as well, energy-wise. It'll be night time as well, so we might be able to find a bed quickly. At least that will give us a save for free as well. But it is night time now. A random bed somewhere would be handy. Again, there might still be bandits and stuff here. Obviously, it's also night time. There's a house over here. I'm hoping there's a bed. Can't get in there. House is here. I'm going to lockpick it just because I want to get inside. I'm hoping there's no one in there. Oh, new perk in stealth. Wait to close the door behind us. Right, I'm going to quickly get our torch just so we can see what we're doing. Obviously, it's been ransacked. Is there a bed to sleep on? Yes. Okay. Cabbage. Let's quickly do our perk in stealth if there's something we want to put it on. And then we'll get sleep to the morning. Let's have a look. We've already got stealth kill, which was the one thing, the main skill we wanted to aim for. Daring debonair. After committing a crime, you get a bonus on stealth and vitality until you caught or leave. You move silently in the rain. When you're wanted, people will be less likely to recognise your face soon. Stop looking for you. Lowers the noise of armour and other equipment 20%. I think that lowering the noise of armour was probably handy. Let's do that. There we go. Right, let's save and sleep. That is annoying after that, but what can you do? We go there. Obviously, we can eat once we wake up. But yeah, it's one of those things. We have tried to get a lockpicking skill up, but it does take time to actually keep lockpicking them because we didn't really lockpick much in the main story. I struggled a lot with lockpicking at the start. It's now a lot easier. But the more locks we pick, the more we can get the skill high enough. Now, we do have 2 treasure maps in Scales, like I say, but I think we focus DLC first. Unless we're near one. So I think we might be. But again, we may have the same issue. But by the looks of things, they'll mark up on the map as an interesting site. So potentially that helps us a little bit. Right, we do need to eat. There is a cabbage in here. What is it? 16 nourishment. We'll eat the cabbage. There's 5 cabbages, in fact. Do they look like they're stolen, though, in our inventory? No, but we'll eat the cabbage. How are we now for nourishment 18? We'll eat a second cabbage. Okay, we're slightly overeaten, but that's fine. Okay, the 2 treasure maps here. There was 2 for skeletons. There's one there. I know it's a bit dark to see, to be fair. But there's a cross coming out of Skelet's Gate. Head north. We might have to put a torch on first. Just so we can actually see what the map says. Right, there we go. come out the gate, there's a crossroads, and you head off the crossroads north. And then the second skeleton one was kind of the same way, to be fair. And then in terms of where we are, we're here. I've got no clue where that's sending us, to be honest. I think maybe one is here. There's crossroads here. So I think from here you head north and you're looking for a cross somewhere in the field, maybe. I think that's one of them. The other one, I'm not 100% sure on why that's sending us. But let's focus on the DLC, I think. Right, put the torch away at least. There we go. So DLC sends us towards a cave. Obviously, we'll defend ourselves if we get attacked. I'm kind of hoping we don't, just to save us a bit of time. Where's the horse? There, behind us. The horse has a tendency to sneak up on you. You didn't want to steal off people. Exactly. So we didn't level up because we didn't steal.
Yeah.
That's the thing. It's one of those things. If we can't get the treasures, it's not a big deal. I'm guessing it's either going to be something valuable to sell, or it's going to be a weapon, would be my guess. So it's not the end of the world us not achieving them, to be fair. Okay, we're in the search zone now. But I don't know if the A is exactly where we need to go, or... Oh, no, I don't think it is. It's these caves here, isn't it? So there's 4 caves here. And I'm thinking potentially it's one of those. But she did give us clues, I think, to where to go. I don't know if it's going to show up in the log of what she said. So, that doesn't... The actual mission itself doesn't tell us. I was going to find the place to close the nightmares. Okay. Across a footbridge, over a stream towards the waterworks next to the woods. Over a footbridge towards the waterworks next to the woods. So there should be a bridge and the waterworks towards the woods. There's several footbridges. Which one's the waterworks, though? I think the waterworks is here. So that would be over here then, surely. Which doesn't mean that there's no cave. Although it may not be one of the marked up caves, because the caves are mines. So it may not be a marked up cave then. But I think the waterworks are there. Skalit's castle behind you. So it could be this one here, I think. So let's leave a mark because Skalit's castle's there. Across a footbridge over a river. Towards the waterworks. I think that's there. What else does that mission say? Then she goes past the waterworks to a rocky stream, follows it up to the mouth of the cave. Past the waterworks to a rocky stream. So waterworks are here. We're looking for a rocky stream. The only thing really is here then. That's the only thing I can really make out from that. Rocky stream would be potentially this way. And there could be... there might be a cave here, is my thinking. Let's try there. I think, potentially, that's where it wants us to go. The Skalit's castle's got to be behind you. It's past the waterworks. So I don't think it's a marked up cave. As the marked up caves, I think, are mines. Which obviously isn't where we want to be going. But I think this is the footbridge she meant. Because Skalit's castle then is behind us.
The footbridge
there we go.
Pools. This looks like the place Johanka described.
So this is the footbridge she described.
I should go to the waterworks.
I didn't realise it was going to tell us as we approached the right place. But it did. So waterworks is next. I'm not 100% sure. I still think we're heading there. The waterworks has got to be one of these, I think. Which one's the waterworks? Obviously, we could get...
Where they
there we go.
Ore. According to what Johanka said, I should go uphill somewhere here.
Right, let's get off the horse and make it a bit easier. So, she said about going up the hill from here. Towards a cave. I think it is where I marked up. Potentially. There's a cave up there. Oh, could it be there? Rocky stream, past the waterworks. Could it be that cave? Maybe we're wrong that these are all mines. It could be there. I think we'll, because you said go uphill.
The pond in the middle. Johanka mentioned some stony watercourse. There was a stream here that supplied those ponds. It must be nearby.
So this is where the stream was, because there's a dam there now to control the amount of water coming through. There's the rocky stream. Right, let's take our marker off because our marker's wrong. We're heading to that cave up there. So we were wrong about all the caves being mines, but we got it in the end. Now, do I save, or would it give us an auto-save before we enter the cave? That's the question. Obviously, we don't know what we're going to find in there, so I'd like to save first, but it may give us an auto-save because it's a story mission. Dead horse here.
Oh, Christ, poor wretch. No doubt he wanted to raise the alarm about the raid on Skalitz, but those bastards got him.
Okay. Knight's hunting sword. I can't not pick the sword up. I know we don't need it. Okay, we're ready to enter the mine then. We are currently using our Herod sword. Knight hunting sword, 40, 40, 10. 45, 75. Yeah, this is better. We were using the spiked warhammer for a while, but our sword skills are really high. Right, I want an auto-save, otherwise we've got a drink. There we go.
Oh, this is it. I thought it was supposed to be a big cave. Oh, maybe it's bigger on the inside.
Right, we'll put a torch on. Obviously it means we don't have a shield to use for that time, but we can always swap it out if need be. Right, what are we going to find in the cave? This is all for Johanka's nightmare / dream. So far, nothing. It gave us save us for a reason, though. So it goes a long way.
Jesus, something stinks here.
Something's dead in here. If it stinks, it's dead.
Oh, fuck.
What? That's not good.
Jesus Christ. He was only a boy. How in Christ's name did they get here? A shaft leading to the surface. Maybe someone threw those people down here.
Ah, someone's disposed of the bodies.
Poor wretch. What did he do to deserve such a fate?
So we need to get above this, I think. There's a ladder there, it's no longer there.
Looks like a human, judging by the kaftan. Poetic justice.
Oh, so there's also a body of a human down here as well, then.
He looks like he was well healed, judging from what's left of him.
Someone
Maybe
that's got money.
Took a shortcut this way to avoid paying customs.
So there's quite a mix of bodies.
Oh, a Skalitz Waffenrock. Maybe Sir Radzig sent someone here to check on things. That didn't turn out too well.
No, there's quite a mixture of bodies, it seems. So, if we put a marker at where we are now, we need to head out and find the opening at the top. So let's put a marker there. Head back out of the mine. And we've got to find that opening from above. Someone's been throwing bodies down into the mine. But they've all got a mixture of who they are and where they come from. And which is unusual. Normally you'd find peasants being targeted or rich people, merchants. Generally you wouldn't find a mix. So something's a bit weird about that. Right, let's head up the hill. Just got to be ready, because obviously someone's throwing them down. They're not falling down themselves, I wouldn't say. There's arrows here. Might as well pick them up while we're here. We could always use arrows. We did sell a load recently because we had so many the same ones. Okay, up here. I'm expecting a fight. There's going to be something up here, isn't there? This DLC may be shorter than Teresa's one, I think. Once we discover what's actually going on. Is that the opening there? There's blood here.
Blood? A lot of it. And it's been here quite a while. Something's very fishy here. It looks like the blood leads to that hut. Okay,
I'll take my marker off now. Let's find out what's in the hut. Something's weird's going on, and I can't quite put my finger on it. There is someone there.
That's odd. It looks like someone is living here. This is very fishy. All those corpses down below.
We're trespassing as well. Who is he?
How was that?
Let's talk. It's a Scarlet soldier.
What in the name of God are you doing here?
I hid here when Scarlet's was raided, and now I'm keeping guard until his lordship returns.
Oh, you belong to the Scarlet's garrison?
Yeah.
So he hid there when Scarlet was attacked, rather than defending it.
You thought there was no one here and you could come and loot the place, did you? Well, you thought wrong, you thieving magpie.
We're not stealing.
You'll answer to cold steel.
But just a minute. I'm from Scarlet's, and I know all the guards. I never saw you there.
Then you can't be from Scarlet's, or I'd remember your face.
Oh? Tell me then, what's the name of the miller's daughter?
He's not from the Scarlet's.
Yitka.
It's Theresa, you lying bastard.
Alright, you got me. I just wanted to hide out here. I figured no one would look for me after what happened. So who sent you here? Yolan of Rocket Sam? On account of me killing his son?
What? Hang on. So he killed someone's son? And this is all very, very odd.
No.
And it's all based on Johanka's dream.
Hyman of Yehlava? He's had it in for me ever since I plundered his estate.
So he's killed someone's son, he's plundered someone's estate.
Oh, I wasn't sent by any Hyman.
Oh, fuck, this is serious. You're from that Lord Sokol, who I left in the shit and skipped with his band when the Bishop of Olomouc was after him, yeah?
I don't know any Lord
He also
Sokol.
screwed someone over.
Then who the fuck sent you? Spit it out before I cut you in half.
Johanka sent me.
What fucking Johanka?
From Sasau. She had this vision, in a dream.
What?
I wonder if he's the devil in her dream.
And you found me here because some wench had a
because of what he's done in the past, killing someone's son, plundering an estate, screwing someone over. I reckon he's the devil that she saw in her dream.
Corpses in the mine. That's your handiwork.
Aye.
Yeah, there we go.
They stumbled across me here, so I
corpse in the mine all his as well. He's the devil in the dream.
Nice bit of loot out of some of them. You'll join them yourself.
There we go, we're fighting him.
Don't worry about that. And maybe I should go and find this Johanka of yours too.
Yeah, we're fighting him.
To be purged.
Put an end to a murder's reign of terror.
God damn. Hey.
Obviously, oh, Headcracker is done. I'm going to kill him. There we go. He is done and dusted. We have killed him and ended his reign of terror. Obviously, he might have... I like the shield. Look at this devil on the shield. We're going to go back to Johanka next. But he has... Yeah, Bandit's trunk key. Obviously, we'll take that. We could take everything and sell some of it, to be fair. The devil's... Why did it stop me looting? We'll take the shield. But we'll just take everything. Old family heirloom. The short sword. We may be overburdened in a minute. Does any of that count as stealing? Is the first question. No. Alright, let's chuck some of this on the horse. How much space have we got on the horse? Quite a lot. That helps, having lots of space on the horse, to be fair. So let's quickly chuck a load of stuff on the horse to reduce what we're carrying. We do want to compare it to ours, though, as well. So obviously his Bavarian Hallberg isn't as good as ours. Skalit's Waffen Rock? No. Hose, obviously not. Male Coif, no. We have got really good armour, to be fair. Nuremberg Gauntlets. No, still red on. So what we're comparing is the right-hand side where it says what your stats are on different things. That's what we compare it to. Padded Chaucer's, plain riding spurs. That does increase our charisma. What are our riding spurs currently? Let's get rid of that. We've got silver, and our charisma is 17 from those. Oh, it's 11. That doesn't really help us. Working boots obviously can go across. Right, we're good again for weight. His weapon, we'll compare it to ours just to be sure. That the shield, defense 140. Ours is 150. So his shield will end up... I kind of want to keep it rather than sell it, to be fair. He had a weapon, old family heirloom. 48, 3. Ours is a lot better. 45, 75. So he's got a better stab damage, but less slash damage. Right, there is a trunk here as well. There's also another shield here. Scarlet shield.
A shield of Sir Radzig's garrison. Strange.
Right, he should have a chest. Because you picked up a key for it. There we go. Unlock. Cumin ears, we can hand those in for money. Quilted coat. Not too worried about that. Captain's mace. Take that. Cumin axe. I think we take most of this stuff, to be fair. Again, it's all stuff we can sell. Trusty companion.
God have mercy, this is a small fortune.
So this is all the
Fine
stuff he
clothing,
took off other
armour
people,
and
essentially,
weapons.
isn't it?
Serious loot. And a cumin faceplate helmet. Interesting. It seems this all belonged to those poor wretches down below.
There we go. There are some fish in here as well. They'll need cooking first. These smell nourishment, though. I don't know how long they last once you do them, to be fair. We don't really need the food. Anything else? Apples, yeah, we don't really need the food, to be fair. Right, come on, dog, out of the way. It really annoys me when the dog gets in our way. Right, we're going to have to really put stuff on the horse again because we can't jump. Captain's helmet's not as good as ours. We do need a wash as well, looking at that. Hungarian Hallberg. So that's telling us it's better than ours. Because I've just seen all the blue. And it's 100% as well. So we need to compare that to ours. Which one's ours? There we go. Reinforced cumin Hallberg. Defense is 10, 13, 8. Durability 50. 10, 13, 8. Compared to this one. 13, 16, 9. Yeah, that's better. There we go. We'll change that then. As that is better than what we're wearing. Perpont. What is perpont? Oh, it's fancy. But a horse can't carry any more. And we're overloaded as well. The red hood will drop. Mainly because there's no point. It's not worth anything. We're massively overloaded, aren't we? Right, I need you to move, dog, because I can't jump over you. Okay. We are overloaded. We do need to go and sell a load of stuff, to be fair. Don't think there's anything else here we can see. Obviously, we've got his horse. Mountain Steel. Let's inspect the horse. So my horse is called Pebbles. We've had it from the start. This horse. Oh, wow. Look at that. Ah. That horse is massively better than ours. Can carry more. Is quicker. Has double the courage. And a lot more stamina. But that means we get rid of Pebbles. I don't know what happens with if you can get in trouble for a stolen horse. Although we've killed the guy who owns it. Unless the horse is from one of the bodies, potentially. But do we take the horse? I know we've had Pebbles all the way. But that is a lot better than our current horse. I think we have to. I kind of don't want to lose Pebbles, but I don't think we've got a choice because of how good it is. I don't know what happens to all the loot, though, that Pebbles currently has. That's my only concern. If we get a different horse, what happens to the loot? Would you stop howling? Do you want some food or something? Because you're really annoying me.
For you. You'll love this.
Yeah, I don't know what happens to the loot. Yeah, we need the upgrade, but I'm concerned about the loot. I suppose it's a risk we have to take. Let's take it. Right. I think we have a new horse. Does that mean... So it has more capacity. Oh, it has... Okay, so everything from the old horse is now here. So it does have everything. Perfect. It has travel horseshoes, plain saddle with saddlebags, cavalry bridle. We can upgrade some of these if we go and find someone to upgrade them to. It does say it's full near enough, so we can't actually give it any of our stuff. Because it is telling us it's full. Yeah, horse. So even though it's got more... it's because it's a saddle, isn't it? I wonder if we had a better saddle on our horse. Maybe. I don't know what happens to Pebbles, though. Okay. We could stay and try and find these treasures, but we've got loads of stuff on us. We need to get rid of it. We need to head back to Johanka anyway. So I think we need to head somewhere where we can sell some stuff. Rovna... We need a blacksmith, ideally. I think we need to head back to Sasau. Is there a blacksmith here? I know there's a DLC quest here. I don't know if that's a blacksmith there or not. Can't see behind the DLC mission. I think we head back to Sasau to sell all the stuff we've got. We need to go and see Johanka anyway to deal with all the stuff. Let's head to Sasau. That way we can sell all the gear we've just got. And then we head back to Johanka. That potentially finishes off. We're too overloaded fast travel. That's annoying. Okay, we're going to have to ride them. We're too overloaded. Okay. Means we're riding. Just takes a bit longer that way. But we want to head towards Johanka. So, potentially, that's the DLC done. So that's quite a small DLC compared to Theresa's one that we've already done. We want to head down. Next junction, turn right. But we have got a new horse out of it. As I suppose that's part of the DLC, what you gain, isn't it? We've got the shield that's not as good as ours, but the horse was a lot better than ours. And we can upgrade its saddle and everything as well. What we should have done before taking the horse, we should have actually taken the saddle off Pebbles, potentially. We want to head straight here. If we'd taken the saddle and stuff off Pebbles, we probably could have added it to this horse, to be fair. And that, yeah, we probably should have done that. But there we go. You live and learn. Right, we're going to keep following this straight. We've got to find a way through these hills. It's annoying not being able to fast travel, to be fair. See, Rovna doesn't seem to have anything there. I think we head to Rovna first, is my thinking. Mainly because we can probably get rid of some stuff there, maybe. Or, hang on. Hoard, there is... I don't know if there's a blacksmith there. There's a combat arena and stuff. I think we just head south. I'm trying to keep changing my mind, but I don't think that's a good idea. I think we just focus on getting back. Got to get rid of all this gear, though. That's the thing. Right, from here... We keep going straight and then go to the right. Well, actually, no. The way down is down here, really. We want to turn that way.
Yeah.
I think there's a better way to get back. But yeah, we can't fast travel anywhere until we actually get rid of this gear. So we need to try and get back quickly, just so we can get rid of some of this gear. We want to go down this one towards the river. I don't know. It does say it carried more, but obviously we've already filled it with what our horse had. So I don't think the carry went up. I don't quite understand it. Obviously this is quicker, but one of the reasons we wanted to change was because it carried more. But yet, as soon as the stuff gets transferred over, it's already full. We want to carry along the side of the river here. The big thing about it, the big change that I think will help us, is it doesn't get scared as easily. Its courage was higher. So it means that when we get ambushed, we won't necessarily be thrown off the horse. Because its courage is better. That's a big difference though. Because obviously that puts you at a massive disadvantage. Right, we want to head across the river at the next bridge. And then follow this down. That's the thing with there's some decent loot there, to be fair. It's just having the carrying capacity, isn't it? But we need a whatchamacallit, a horse place to buy new stuff for the horse. We may be able to upgrade the saddle, I'm not sure. But yeah, it did say it could carry 100 more capacity than Pebbles actually could. Which is what made me think this would be a really good choice. I just hit someone accidentally, but there we go. In a rush. Okay, maybe going a bit too quick.
Yeah.
I don't want to stop at the accident because that's potentially an ambush. There's no point attacking anyone at the minute because we can't actually carry anything. Definitely seems faster though than Pebbles was. Right, see where we are. Okay, we're coming out of here. Obviously, we want to ignore Johanka for the minute because we need to sell stuff. There is I think there's a blacksmith here. We could try and get to first. I know there's more inside Sasau. Yeah. And then we just need a double, although we need an armourer, don't we, for the best prices for the armour. So we need to go to Sasau itself then. Weapons are good to sell to blacksmiths, but not armour, that's the thing. Yeah, we need to head down to Sasau.
Yeah.
We'll cut across the fields. Double check we're going the right way. No, we need to be more left. Yeah, we need to go into Sasau, speak to the actual armourer, and then we can get rid of the stuff there with better money. But then I think that's the second DLC completed. Obviously we did Theresa's earlier and finished that one off, which was quite interesting. And then this one is Johanka's. I can't see there being any more, because it was all about her dream, wasn't it? So we've done that bit of it. So in theory, that's it really for her. Need the bridge across over here. Oh, we need to try not to bump into anyone in Sasau, as we'll get in trouble. Right, we're going to the armourer first and sell the gear there.
Yeah.
And then we'll head to Johanka to hand in her mission. And then that should be job done. I think we're here. It's behind the fast travel sign, I'm pretty sure. We'll need to transfer a load of stuff from the horse to us, you can't sprint. The armour is just on our left here. There we go. That is the armour. Is he... Don't tell me they're closed for the day. No, they're not closed. Cool. Right, before we go in there, it does look like a really fast horse, you're right. Right, the paw point can be sold. The cap, we've just got to double check none of this is better than what we're wearing. Nothing there. We need to transfer stuff on the horse though. So let's transfer across all the stuff we just picked up. Because we're going to sell it now anyway. And we can have a quick check to see if it's better than what we're actually currently wearing. Right, the horse has got a load more space now. Obviously, we're massively overloaded. Let's just quickly check. I don't know how that sorted that. How did that just sort that? The A to Z. I was trying to put things together so it's a bit easier to see what's better, but I don't think it has. That's what we're wearing. Yeah, I don't know how it's... I think we might have put them all together now. No, because that should be there, maybe. I don't know. We're wearing the Noble's coif. Them two are worse. The gauntlets are... I don't think anything's better than what we're wearing, to be fair. We're looking for the blue on the right-hand side under armour. I don't think anything's better, though, that we can see. No, it's all red. Okay. Right, let's sell to the armour everything we can. I don't want to steal. Don't do that. Talk.
God grant you health. How may I help you?
It all depends how much money he's got as well. So that's his stuff. We want to sell. He's got 13,000 Groschen. We should be good. So everything we're not wearing, we're selling. As we don't need any of it. We'll see what we can get money-wise. And we'll fix our stuff as well. Whatever needs fixing. Not much of it, to be fair. We've sold everything that was on the horse as well. Okay, there we go. 2,200 Groschen, 2.2k for selling everything. Everything we got just now. We'll obviously haggle that just to increase speech and reputation. You're good. Glad you're good. I'm doing okay, thank you.
All right. So
we can try and get a bit more out of this. We've got to try 2,400.
Aye, that would
do. There we go. Trophy achieved. Scrooge. I don't know what that's for. We'll have a quick look now. I always like to see what the trophies are, just because I find it interesting to see what they actually are for. That was Scrooge. Hoard 5,000 Groschen. There we go. Do we need any repairs? We can repair our sword. It's 99, doesn't need repairing. The old family heirloom can be repaired. I don't know if it'll get... We can repair that ourselves or increase our own maintenance skill. And the sword, the shield, which isn't as good as ours, can also be repaired. I'm going to repair the shield just because I think it's quite cool. I'm the devil on there.
Something about the price?
Now, we did also pick up a second shield, but I've not seen it yet. The skeleton shield.
We agree.
Which Henry mentioned Sir Radzig might know something about.
Almost.
So I don't know if that is basically a prelude to another mission, maybe?
I'll go for
that. While we're here, let's see if we can do any training as well. I know we're at the end game, but it's always worth trying to max everything we can if we get a chance to.
Certainly.
I don't know what level we are currently in maintenance. We need level 10.
My skills.
All right. But
okay, we can do level 10. 540, we'll always haggle. And obviously, the higher reputation, the more you can potentially get off these things, and more you earn from selling too.
Now, a little more, and we'll shake on it.
510, that'll do.
Now listen up.
So thanks for the like, much appreciated. So we've increased maintenance and gained a new perk as well. We didn't actually look to see if he actually sold anything better than what we currently have. I suppose we probably should have a quick look at that. Armors. I don't know how many armors kits we currently have on us, to be fair. Shield-wise, ours is currently 150 already. None of those are going to be better, are they? I don't think he's going to have anything better, to be fair. We're looking at stuff that's going to be over 1,000, potentially, to be better. So the Bright Milanese Brigagine, maybe. Probably be quite close to ours. We know the Cumin's Captain helmet wasn't better. Decorated German Bassinet. No, it's not as good. The Grand Bassinet. That's not as good either. Just looking at the prices and judging those, to be fair. To be honest, I think her armour is probably some of the best, so I'm not overly too worried, I don't think. We're still overloaded, strangely. Why are we still overloaded? Oh, because of the weapons we're carrying. Devil's Scrowl can go back to the horse. We're not going to use it, but I think it's quite cool. What? There we go. Skeleton Shield there. So it's not as good as ours, but it's an actual proper Skeleton Shield. So we'll chuck that on the horse and leave it there too. We do have some weapons to sell, although we need to compare them as. We also need to go and see the tailor to repair our other gear. Although we might have some tailor's kits to do it ourselves. And we gained a new perk, didn't we, actually? We need to do that in a second. The tailor is one of these. Just here. Where are they? I thought this was the... through here, there we go. Right, talk to Tailor Ambrose.
I'm honoured that a knight such as you takes an interest in me.
Just need to repair what we have.
See you later.
I think it's always better to make sure things are as good as it can be all the time in case we do get attacked. And then we're off to Johanka, hand in the DLC mission. That's and then the second DLC completed that we've done.
Alright, so...
He may have stuff that's better than what we're wearing, but I don't think he does. I'm guessing. As I say, I think our gear is probably some of the best, to be fair. Quick wash. So we now want to head to a blacksmith just to get rid of the weapons, and then Johanka's next. The only other thing, I suppose, is... Oh, we've got the maintenance skill to look at as well. Family Heirloom is an interesting name for a sword. I don't know if that means something potentially we should keep. That's the other thing. We'll have a look when we get to the blacksmith. But yeah, potentially we may be better off keeping it. I'm not sure. Although this is an actual blacksmith, is it? It's a shop. You meant to be in here? Yeah. The swordsmith wife, that'll do.
God preserve you, good knight. Can I do something for you?
Let's talk trade. There we go. Okay. Loads of weapons here. I'm not too fussed about the weapons. I don't think it'll be much better than what we're using. Our sword is potentially one of the best, I think, based on its stats. Battle axe. We haven't really got much skill into axes, so it doesn't really help us. Razors, not as good. No. So we're looking to sell. We've got the Captain's Mace. That is 51 blunt. Now, we were using this Warhammer before, which counts as a mace. So that's 46 blunt. That's 11 stab. Whereas that is 2 stab. 51 blunt. 46. I don't think it's worth changing for the Captain's Mace, to be fair. I don't think it's as good as the Spike Warhammer because it can stab as well. So we'll get rid of that. The Cumin Axe can go. Obviously, we don't use axes. We haven't done. Not for any particular reason. The Knight's Hunting Sword is not as good as ours. We've got 2 of those. The Family Heirloom is an interesting one. Yeah, it's a sword that served many generations. I don't know whether we It's worth a little bit. We'll sell it. I don't know why I'm getting sentimental about different weapons. There's no point. Let's sell all those for 663. Obviously, we'll haggle quickly.
Let's talk about the price.
Alright, so.
Can we get 700?
See now?
There we go. Right, we're going to fast travel Johanka, hand the mission in there, and that's job done. And then we'll go to the next DLC. So Johanka's up here. And then there's another DLC in Rovna, I think, next. Or near Rovna, I think it was. Right, let's go and hand this in. We do need to go and see stables to see if we can upgrade the horses stuff. Now we've got a better horse. We've not brought a new horse before. Kind of wanted to keep Pebbles, but obviously the horse we came across was too good to say no to. Right, Johanka. I found the place you dreamt of.
I was in that cave that you dreamt about.
Oh? Tell me.
So this is obviously the end of her DLC, I think. It was just like you said. Was it just like you said? Yeah, I'll say it was just like.
Everything was just like you said. There was a cave, and inside it was hell itself. I've never seen anything so horrible in my life.
And was he there?
No, he was above.
Surely not.
There were murdered people there.
No.
We're not going to lie to her.
There was no devil there. There was a pile of dead bodies. Murdered. It wasn't a pretty sight, I can tell you. There was this fearsome warrior up above the shaft. He murdered a lot of people. And threw
He wasn't that fearsome. It took one hit to the head and it killed him.
He went for me too.
Or hurt
Fought
enough
like
for us
a
to
demon,
kill him.
But I overcame him in the end. His reign of terror is over.
Mary, Mother of God. Thank you for going there, Henry.
It was horrible.
Don't forget that in a hurry. It almost cost me.
Can't
my
lie
life.
to her and say it was nothing.
Anyway,
We're not that confident.
All's well that ends well, right?
I hope so. But
Oh, don't, she had another dream.
you know what?
DLC's not over.
I had another dream. A different one.
Another one?
Yes, another one. The Virgin Mary appeared to me again. And I think she's trying to give me a message. She's trying to warn us.
About.
Yes. It all makes sense. Can't you see? That other dream about the cave, that was a test. Our Lady was testing me. And now she wants to give me a message.
What message?
What message are you talking about?
I'm not sure exactly what Our Lady wants to tell me, but I think I should tell the people. All of them. I can't just keep this to myself.
I don't know. It sounds a bit presumptuous.
No, it all makes sense. Mary, Mother of God, heard my prayers. I prayed every evening that she would heal Matthias, and she answered
My concern
my prayers.
is,
First she tested me.
if she says that she's seen the Virgin Mary in her dreams,
she appeared to me again.
are
Now
people
I
going to
must
react
do
badly
her
to that?
will and pass on her message. And when I've done all she's asked of me, then she will heal Matthias.
That makes sense, but it sounds a bit crazy. It sounds a bit crazy, to be fair. Whether that's the right thing to say is probably not. I think that makes sense is probably the right thing to say.
Well, when you put
There we
it
go,
like
reputation
that, I can
gained.
see some sense in it. Not that I know much about these things, but
We
I had a
definitely.
strange
Well,
dream
we
too
were a monk for a
recently.
while, to be fair. He says he
It was
doesn't know
after
much about
Runtbeard
these
killed
things,
me
but
in
we were a
Skelets.
monk for a
I was
while.
back there again, in the middle of all that slaughter. It was dark everywhere, and I was carrying the sword Pa made for Sir Radzig. I had to fight my way through humans who looked like demons of hell. I found my parents, and then I woke up.
You see? It must mean something. These things come to you for a reason.
I suppose. But what do you want to do about it?
I should... Well, like I said, I should go on the town square and tell everyone what Our Lady showed me in my
The only,
dreams.
the only thing I'm
Won't you
worried
come
about
with
is she's
me?
going to do that,
I'd feel so much
and
better
they're going
if you were
to
there with
think
me.
she's a witch or something. Right, we're going to go with her.
Rely on me.
I don't know how well this will go.
I'll be there.
Thank you, Henry. Come first thing in the morning and we'll go together.
Okay, first
Or
thing
if
in the
you
morning we
want,
need to go and see her.
You can rest here. I'll take care of you and wake you up when it's time to go.
We're continuing her DLC, so we'll rest here. It's fine.
Thanks. I certainly could do with a
At least
rest.
that way we don't have to go back. We don't have to come back. 19 hours. Wow. Okay. We don't need to come back at least though. So us thinking the DLC was over just by solving her dream, killing the devil essentially, the guy who was murdering people and then disposing of the bodies in the mine, wasn't quite the end of it. The concern now is that she's going to end up getting in trouble for what she's about to do. We did see the trophies for Theresa's DLC, and there were some about Johanka in there. But I don't know, because they're a different DLC, I'm not sure if it's linked or not. But there wasn't much to do with Johanka and stuff in the Theresa's DLC, other than Matthias and trying to get them together. But there was, remember, there was a trophy when we looked earlier today.
Good morning, Henry.
About
Come on. Let's go to the green.
all her sins and things. So I wonder if this is tied, potentially. Right, we've got to walk with her to the square.
Much the same as in Scarlet's. That is, before everything. It's quieter now. Most of the work has been done, and everyone is waiting to see what the harvest will be like. Then everyone will be on their feet from dawn to dusk.
I pray it'll be a good harvest, so we have supplies for winter.
We can't, annoyingly, we can't go any quicker. We have to walk with her.
A couple of bad harvests and we'd be in danger of famine. Well, let's hope it will be good. Every grain counts, especially now, with all sorts of bandits roaming the country, and a great army, too.
I hope Sir Radzig and Sir Hanush get it all sorted out before the harvest.
If those marauders carry on, they'll plunder the whole province. And then where will we be?
Well, the best thing would be to hide the supplies. Bury them underground, so the bandits don't find them.
But what if they threaten the villagers? Most people would be happier to give up their supplies than have their farms burnt down or their livestock herded off.
Livestock can be hidden in the woods. Pa told me about it once.
Maybe. But you can't hide a farmhouse.
I'm trying to go
or
too
whole
quickly,
families.
that's the thing with her.
What if they take your children and threaten to cripple them? Or the farmers? You can't do much work in the fields with your arms broken. And in the winter, it's even worse. They might as well dig your grave.
Sir Radzig would never allow that to happen, though. He'd come with his garrison, and those bastards who harassed his subjects would soon be hanging from the nearest tree.
I'd be happier, though, if they all moved on and left us in peace.
What if they don't move on, though? Then the only answer is cold steel.
You men and your endless fighting.
So she's worried about, although the enemy have been beaten, she's worried about the bandits roving around and them coming back,
How are things with
essentially.
the infirmary? Did they give you a bit more coin, at least?
Unfortunately not. They said there'll be no more until St. Havel's Day.
But that's still a long way off.
I know. On St. Havel's Day, the payments come from the surrounding villages and the outlying farms. Some of them are supposed to pay in chickens, eggs, or other things, but a lot pay in Groschen. Then they might give us more. Ah!
Keep walking, come on. She's walking really slowly, annoyingly. I think that thing about, did you get some more money?
Square, I could buy some meat at the butcher's.
You buy that often?
I think that's linked to the mission we did where we were trying to get more supplies for the infirmary.
Monks think up.
And we did manage to get him to agree to it. Obviously, he's not held up
forbidden to eat red
what he
meat.
said to us.
It's a sin. Saint Benedict forbade it.
Huh, I didn't know that.
Neither did I until recently. But that's not all. The thing is, they have an exception to the rule. They can eat red meat if they're sick, so they recover faster. Then, it's not a sin.
I suppose eating the red meat when you're sick is to get the protein inside to help you heal.
So they can lie around in the infirmary and eat meat.
Makes
of course,
sense.
the monks have precedence, so I have to go to the butcher's. And then, there's not enough money for other things.
So the monks fake illnesses so they can eat red meat.
I've even heard
and
tell
lie in
that
bed
there
all
was
day.
a monk who tried to keep pigs in a pond at one time.
Why on earth would he do that?
To prove they're water creatures. The monks are allowed to eat water creatures, you see. Not only fish, but even beavers and the like.
Beavers? Wow.
That's good.
I'd never thought of eating a beaver
something
before.
like that. And how did it end up?
I don't know. Maybe they drowned.
That's good, though. I must remember that one.
husband.
I've never heard of someone eating a beaver.
And
Definitely a new one on me.
I'll pray for your safe return, as always.
Thanks, Guta. Not to
It's all
worry.
well and good escorting someone, but man, it's slow.
Tell me, how is it being in the service of Sir Radzig?
I was surprised he took me
We get
into
some
his
story
service
from her, I
after
suppose, at
lost his
least.
sword, but it all made sense to me when I found out that actually Sir Radzig is my father.
What?
Yeah.
So we just told Johanka that Amy's father is really
I still can't quite
Saviour.
believe it myself either. I'm his son. His bastard son, that is. See, he and Ma had... well, it doesn't matter.
Him and your mother
Anyway,
had
he
an
left me to
affair,
my
we know
father,
this.
My other father, Martin, to raise me, see?
I see. I suppose. And what does that mean for you now?
I'm not quite sure myself. We'll see what happens.
My word. That's quite a story. So now you're Sir Henry of Scarlet's?
I don't think so. Not for now, anyway. But to you, I'll always be just plain Henry.
Right, we are nearly there. It is just a slow walk. We can't do anything about it.
I'm glad you found your feet with Sir Radzig, with your father. That you found your place in the world again, and that...
Yeah. Don't worry.
I'll pick the
You'll
nettles while
surely
we're
find
walking.
your place
I can
too,
catch up easy
eventually.
enough.
I
There we go.
hope so.
We are gaining strength stat every time we pick up the herbs anyway, thanks to one of our skills.
Listen, when she visits you, the Virgin Mary, what does she look like?
Like I said, like that picture above the altar. She just appears in a kind of golden glow, in a blue cloak.
And then?
Then she beckons to me, and things start to appear. Pictures of all kinds. They look
So she's
like
claiming she has
paintings
lots of
in church,
visions then,
like
given to her by the Virgin
moving,
Mary.
glowing with fire and lots of
My concern
colours
is they're
and
going
this
to potentially lynch her
golden
for what she
light.
says.
My, that's really something.
Because in this day and age, any witches weren't exactly welcome in places, were they? And,
How's
and
Matthias
because
doing?
religion was a big thing,
No change. He's lying in a fever and
her
nothing
saying
helps.
she's seeing the Virgin Mary, they
I'm
could
really
take really
afraid for
badly.
him.
He'll get better. Don't you worry. He's a tough little bugger. No fever is going to beat him.
I thought this
I hope
DLC was
you're
quite
right.
short once we got to the guy killing
Actually,
people, but actually, I think
It
it's
does look like his
bigger than
fever
we
is
thought.
dropping a bit. But maybe that's just wishful thinking.
So Matthias is still badly ill. Right, we're here. Now what?
But how am I to begin?
Talk to
How
Johanka.
about... Henry, I'm a bit worried.
I'd be worried too.
I
I
never
think she's
spoke
going to
to
get lynched.
people like that before. I've no idea what to say. They'll all laugh at me.
You can do it, I'll advise you. The Virgin Mary will guide you. Pull yourself together, girl. Okay. The Virgin Mary will guide you.
Have no fear. You can do it. If you didn't have what it took, Our Lady wouldn't have chosen you, would she?
I suppose you're right. But it's still hard for me.
Think of Matthias. You want him to recover, don't you?
Yes. If I don't let her down, she'll surely heal him for me.
That's the spirit. Enough beating around the bush. Go and let him have it.
All right.
I don't know if our advice was good or not.
Take care.
That was the pep talk. Reputation gained. There she is. I don't know how well this is going to go.
The Virgin Mary came to me in a dream. And
No
she
one's
showed
listening.
me things I've never seen before. A great city. A great and beautiful city it was. Great and beautiful. With many spires. Tall spires. Golden in the sunlight.
No one's paying attention at all, are
Around
they?
the city was a mighty wall. All this she showed to me. But then the city was suddenly engulfed in flames. The earth began to shake, and
They're
the
listening
gate
now.
burst open. Holes opened up in the ground, and from them, beasts of hell leapt forth. They broke down the walls and stormed the city through the broken gate. And the beasts hunted down all the sinners. They sank their fangs into their burning flesh and tore them to pieces mercilessly. And the sinners screamed and tried to flee them, but it was in vain. But then Our Lady appeared. Mary, the Holy Mother of God.
I'm not sure I said it or not. If I didn't, apologies. But thank you for the like. Much appreciated. Whoever that was.
City in her cloak, smothered the flames, and drove out the beasts. The penitent sinners came out of the city, knelt before the Virgin in prayer, and thanked her for their salvation. That is the vision that came to me. And I believe this message was not meant for me alone. It was a warning to us all. We are those sinners, and we must once again build those mighty walls.
I seem to be agreeing with her. Maybe she's not going to get lynched. Thanks for the like, that's appreciated.
But from virtue and love for our neighbor. And whoever has sinned and acted unrighteously must repent and change their ways.
There we go. She said her piece. Everyone seemed to agree. It wasn't as bad as I expected it to be. Fair, I really thought something bad was happening. Okay, towards your hand when she's not otherwise occupied. Where is she? Over here.
The way you spoke, it sounded so true. I even had a feeling the earth shook beneath
We've got to
my
wait to
feet
speak to
when
her,
you
I think.
spoke. I have some trouble, and I didn't know who to go to until I heard you speak.
Not now. Please. I can't.
But you were just talking about helping your neighbor.
Oh, all right. But quickly, I beg you.
It's about my husband, Ambrose, the tailor. He's good to me. He's an honest tradesman and a skilled one. But he keeps playing
So she's worried about her husband
He
gambling.
sits at the table late into the night, and more than once he lost a small fortune.
I'm sorry to hear that. But I don't know how I could help.
I want him to stop. But he won't listen to me. I'm at a loss what to do. I thought maybe...
Are these going to be missions for us to do on her behalf, I wonder?
Word with him.
Oh, all right. I'll come and see you when I have some time to spare.
Thank you. Thank you kindly.
Right, can we talk to her now?
My
We
word,
can.
Johanka. That speech of yours on the square. I swear I never heard anything like it in my life.
She's going to be in demand now
Let's
from
talk
everyone, isn't
about
she?
it later. Right now, Guta, the Sasau tailor's wife, came to talk to me, and she was quite desperate. Did you hear?
Yeah, we heard.
Yes, I heard everything. So give her some advice then.
But I don't know what to tell her. Our Lady didn't prepare me for anything like that.
Okay, your words made an impression. You're getting people all worked up. Your words made an impression, I think.
Oh, that's what you wanted, isn't it? Your words didn't fall on deaf ears. And now you can't let people down when they come to you.
I suppose.
I wonder if it's going to give her a new purpose in life rather than
We ought to
just
try and do
caring
something.
for Matthias and the other injured people.
Be quiet and think. We have to find a way.
Jesus, you're really full of holy fire.
Stop blaspheming and start thinking how we can get Ambrose to give up his dice playing.
I don't know, beat him, take his dice away, slap some sense into him, win the shirt off his back. Win the shirt off his back.
Supposing Ambrose were to lose enough to make him regret it. If he were to lose something really important, Mal was used to scold me by saying, one day you'll go too far and then you'll be sorry.
We make him bet his business.
Ambrose has to realize for himself how he's harming others, and most of all his wife and himself. Thank you.
Glad to be of help.
But I can't go anywhere. Never mind playing dice in taverns. I've too much work to do. But you?
There we go. We've got to go and deal with this ourselves. I try to help.
All right.
Reputation gained.
Thank you, Henry.
So this is still part of her
Go and see the
DLC, is what I'm
tailor's wife
thinking.
and sort it out with her. I have to go back now. Take care.
So we've done the Johanka bit. I've got a feeling she's going to give us a few of these before we're done with her DLC. Try and help the tailor with his problem. Now, casting lots mission started as well. Let's see if we can catch up for a second. Talk to the tailor's wife. There we go. It's all caught up. Okay. So we've got to talk to the tailor's wife. That's still part of, so that's her main, no, that's still part of this as well, actually. Try and help the tailor. Playing with the devil is something else. Okay. So tailor's wife then is really the first thing to go and do. And she's over this way. Do we, okay. Trying to see if we needed to eat, but we're good. I don't know how we're going to deal with this. I suppose we just get him to bed his shop. And then that may be enough to make him stop playing, maybe. We go and see the wife first, though. There she is.
Henry.
Guta.
Jesus Christ be praised. How may I serve you?
Johanka sent me to you.
Johanka sent me. She asked me to help you with your trouble.
She did. That's wonderful. But she said she'd come herself.
Well, she's up to her ears in work. And besides, we figured your husband wouldn't pay much attention to a woman, since he doesn't even listen to you.
I'm afraid that's true. What now, though?
Well, Johanka thought it would help if Ambrose saw how playing dice was no good either for himself or for you.
I don't know why sometimes you wear the helmet in
I've been telling
cutscenes,
him
other
off
times you
about it for
don't.
years to no avail. I even took his dice several times, but he always gets new ones.
You won't get anywhere telling him off. Ambrose has to realise it for himself. If he lost everything he has to me, that would teach him a lesson. And then
So we've got to go and beat him at dice by the sounds of
God,
things.
no. I want him to stop playing, not to lose the roof over our heads.
No, don't worry. Whatever I win from him, I'll give it back to you. But first, he really has to believe he's lost everything.
Do you swear? By the Virgin
We'll give
Mary,
everything back. We're not going to keep it.
everything back.
I swear I'll give it all back.
I swear I'll give back every last groschen, as the Virgin Mary is my witness.
Very well, then. If you think it'll help, take him for everything he has.
There we go. Where can I
Where
find
can
him?
I find Ambrose?
He's not here now. He's getting ready for a trip to Kuttenberg on some business or other. No doubt you'll find him at the inn. You'd better hurry if you want to catch him. He said he wants to leave soon.
Okay, so he's leaving the Kuttenberg
Do
soon.
you think he'll want to play with me?
Well, he promised not long ago he'd quit. But I'll believe it when I see it. He'll keep playing, especially when he's had a drink or two. And if he's feeling lucky, he'll lose his head entirely and play till the early hours.
All right. Thanks for the advice.
Right, let's go and beat him at dice then.
Take care.
Get Ambrose to drink himself to oblivion is also another option. So let's have a quick check on the missions, because I think it's added more choices to it. So there's optional ones here now as well. Take Ambrose the thing he has to put him off dice for good. That's part of teaching Ambrose's way. The other option is to get Ambrose to drink himself to oblivion. I'd rather just play him at dice and beat him that way, to be fair. So he is currently over here at the tavern. That's where we need to go to before he leaves for Kuttenberg. So let's head straight over to the tavern. Dice, we've got some dodgy dice on us we can use to give us an advantage as well. We have done a few missions where we've had to play dice with people and win, and we have managed to. Hopefully, we can beat him again. I'm guessing we need to give him to bet his business, essentially, by the end of it. And that way he'll realise he's gone too far. need to go along here to the bridge. And then across to the tavern. So we'll try and use our dice that we've got to our advantage as well. Just gotta hope we can win. Obviously, the dice game is luck based, so there's no guarantees. As our friend's still looking for work. We do need to try and get them, maybe the mission done at some point. Right, where is he? Townsman. Townsman. Taylor.
Well, Goodman Ambrose.
Yes? Is there something I can do for you?
I heard you were about to leave for Kuttenberg.
Aye. Sir Sebastian von Berg ordered new clothes and he won't settle for anything but the best. I have to go and buy some fine linen, brocade and other things. I'm taking 600 Groschen to pay for it all. I'll make him the finest garments ever.
So we need to take the 600 Groschen off him.
Well, Sir Sebastian's a man who doesn't like to be disappointed.
True indeed. I'll be on my way just as soon as the horse is shod and the wagon hitched up.
Okay, can we convince him to play us?
You're wearing such fine armour. Is there a joust happening?
We've got the option to drink with him.
Let's have a drink together to pass the time while you're waiting, eh? On me.
That's kind of you, lad.
I think by the end of it, maybe we have to get him drunk first before he'll play us. Because his wife did say after a drink he wants to play dice, so maybe we do have to get him drunk first.
Been around. Tell me, what's going on in the countryside? Are the roads safe?
It's safer since we drove the bands out of Protislavitz. There were brigands on the rampage. Sigismund's army burned down Skalitz. About Hoard. You're going away to Kuttenberg. How about a game of dice? We'll talk to him first, I think.
Oh, it's safer in the province now. There was a pack of enemy cutthroats holed up in Pribyslavitz, north of Talmberg.
He's currently not got a drink in front of him, so I don't quite how that works. We're getting drunk.
But we attacked them and smashed them to pieces. So yes, the roads are safer now.
My word. And who led the attack?
Okay, hang on. There's two choices here. Brave Henry of Skalitz, that's 3 beers. Or Sir Radzig Kobyla, 2 beers. I think we'll go for the 2. It's more believable.
Sir Radzig Kobyla, the royal hetman. Let's drink to Sir Radzig.
Yes, to the bold Sir
Oh, I
Radzig
wonder if we
Kobyla.
would have got him drunker quicker if he said us. To Captain Robard.
And Captain Robard of Talmberg was there too, fighting bravely. We must drink to him too.
To the brave Captain Robard.
Okay, is that enough to now play him and take everything he has? Okay, so I think all of these then create. We keep doing a cheers at the end, essentially. I think
they attacked the stud farm at Neuhof, killed old.
We do want to try and get him drunk as possible. We need him to play badly.
So it's true then. I heard some talk about it, but I thought it was exaggerated. Maybe I should take an escort with me.
Okay, we've got a choice here. It was a dreadful sight. It's alright I caught up with that band. Captain Bernard and his men rode out after them. We'll do ours, it's worth 2 beers. So I'm guessing the things we say that are worth more beers, the drunker he's going to get. Potentially so are we, though.
Fortunately, I caught up with those bastards and put a stop to their pillaging.
That's good news indeed. Let's drink to your accomplishment.
There we go.
It was no easy matter, I can tell you. They were cleverly holed up, but they weren't smart enough for me.
So that's worth 2 cheers, essentially.
Ha! To your wits.
You drunk enough yet? Sigismund's army burned down Skalitz.
Sigismund's hordes attacked Skalitz.
I think we do all of them, and then he'll drink to each one.
Whole area and slaughtered a lot of people.
I heard, lad. I heard. God have mercy on those poor souls.
Okay, some got away. I lost my parents is worth 2. I saved the people in the area. That's worth 3. We'll take the 3.
But a lot more people would have died if I hadn't warned them. I took an arrow in the leg, but I still rode on to Talmberg to alert them there.
Well done. I toast your determination.
And another thing we can drink to. That wound still hurts. We can drink to that.
Okay, struggling to find things to drink to.
Your wound.
May those bastards burn in hell.
May they burn in hell.
He's definitely getting drunk now. I don't know if it will tell us when it's
I think I overdid it a bit.
had enough. About me, Hoard.
Did you hear what happened in Merhayed?
No? What happened there?
Some bandits attacked the locals.
God have mercy. It seems that's the lot of decent folk on this.
I think by the end of it, we're going to end up doing the both options at once.
He can take what he wants by the sword, and there's damn little you can do about it.
Ah, but the villagers weren't such an easy mark. They stood up to them and put up a fight. They even managed to take one captive.
Good on them. That's what those bastards deserve.
But it didn't end with that. Some pestilence broke out, and people thought it was the plague.
God have mercy on us.
It turned out it wasn't the plague, though. Those murdering bastards poisoned the wells there.
The low-down whoresons. They ought to hang. The lot of them.
May the bastards get what's coming to them. Let's drink to the Merhod folk. Do the folk, it's worth 3.
Let's drink to those brave souls in
My only
Merhayed.
concern is we're getting as drunk as he is. I don't quite know how it's going to affect things.
Not even the pestilence.
I know we have a potion to cure the hangover.
Nicodemus, they recovered.
But my only concern is obviously we still need to play him a dice.
Aye, and may trouble pass them by now and leave them to enjoy the peace they deserve.
Aye, peace to all people with good souls.
Okay, I think that leaves us 2 options now. Kudenberg and play dice. Is drunk.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, that was a close thing.
Oh no, it's Henry. Henry's close to throwing up. Okay. About the meaning of life. Let's play dice, because I don't think Henry can drink too much more.
Well, enough chat.
Yeah, dice, definitely. Crazy Irishman. One little game for the road.
How about a little game before you set off? To pass the time.
Sounds like Henry's about to throw up,
One
so...
little game to pass the time? That doesn't even count, does it?
Ah, not even worth mentioning in confession. We'll drink to it. May they roll fairly.
Okay, we do need to play with dice now. Oh no, we're drinking, okay.
Hey!
When are we playing the dice?
Let's do it then. I'll wager...
A dozen, 1.5 score, 6. So 6 score is how much he's taking to Kudenberg. To Kudenberg. Let's go 12 score. Let's double it.
12 score Groschen.
240?
Oh, it's only worth 240. Oh, I was hoping for more than that.
Lad. No one plays for that much without seeing how his luck is going first.
Okay, so we've got to play more than once. So let's play a 1.5.
1.5 score.
Just enough to make it interesting? Right, let's throw quickly.
So I think we've got to play more than once then. Okay, we get to pick what dice we want to use. And we have some that give us bonuses. Now, if you've not seen dice before, you need to get the 1s and the 5s, so the big scores. But any dice have the same number, they score 2. So we've got 3 dice that only give us even numbers. That takes away the 1 and the 5, but should give us a decent amount of score. So we can select all 3 of. We can select 3 of those. No, yeah, all 3. There we go. Holy Trinity dice. It falls on a 3. I'm not worried about that. Lucky playing dice. Brings luck more often than you expect. We'll take that one as well. I'm not sure the Holy Trinity die helps us. A blessed playing die consecrated to the Holy Trinity in the hope of falling on 3. 3 is not going to help us if we use even numbers. So let's do that.
You're a brave soul, taking me on.
Right, we need to get to 2,000 before he does, essentially. So we've got 2 6s and 2 4s. If we hold those, you can see we're drunk as well. Does that give us a score? Hold die. Why is it not letting us keep them?
One beer.
All right.
Okay, we can't keep all of those then for some reason. I thought it would let us keep those as well. Oh, unless you've got to have 3 of the same dice, maybe. So we get 150. We've got a risk here. We could either keep the dice and roll again, but we still need to score again, otherwise it won't count. And we lose 150. Let's roll again. I think the even dice might help us here. See if we can up the score. If we bust out, then we lose the score we just gained. We got 3 6s though, 600 points. So we'll score that to give us 750, and then it's his turn. The idea is not to bust. Right, what's he got? Oh, he's got 3 4s. That's 400 points. We need him to bust here. We got a 5, so he scores another 50. It's our turn now. Right, we are ahead. Right, we got 3 2s. That gives us 200. Not hold the 4. Let's do that one.
Coming.
We could hold those for 350. Let's hold those and pass to him so we get the score. We got 1,100. We're 900 points short of winning. What's he got here? Why do you only hold 1 5? You can see his dice. He's got dodgy dice in his roll as well.
Shouldn't I?
Right, it's our turn. We need 900 if we can off this one. That'd be amazing. With your help, we can actually see the dice. 6, 4, 2, 2 3s. Doesn't give us anything. We can hold the 1 and roll again. We need the even dice all to be the same number. 3 2s. Gives us 200. I don't think the 4s give us anything. No. So if that's 300 towards our score. We'll pass now to him. So we're at 1,400, 600 short of winning. He's got a 1. That's all he's holding. But yes, he's got some dodgy dice as well because they're the gold ones. Oh, he's got 3 1s.
That'll do me.
That's a massive score. Right, we need to win here. Otherwise, I think he's going to beat us. Oh, that's massive. We've won. 2,400 points in one go. That's us winning. We smashed him. Okay, we need to bet again, though, to win everything he has.
Damn. I should never have played with you.
Ah, it didn't cost you much, did it? You'll do better next time.
No, I'll play no more today. I can see my luck's not in.
One more game. We've got to try and convince him to play again.
Just one little game. And I thought you were
Success.
made of sterner stuff. Oh well.
Maybe we should have let him win the first one.
Back. Fine by me.
Oh yeah? Don't get too fond of those Groschen, because I'll be having them back.
That's the spirit.
Because that's the thing. We have to make him believe he can win. I want to try big again, but I don't know if he will go for it.
240?
No.
You must be very rich or mad, lad.
Part of me thinks we need to lose to him to think he can win a game. So we did 1.5 score last time. Let's double it to 3.
That's quite a pile.
There we go.
I have a feeling fortune's on my side today.
Remember, we're giving all this back at the end of it anyway. I wonder if we do need to lose.
Your fame precedes you, but you won't get the better of me.
Or we just need to convince him he can still win his money back. That's 1,000 points straight away. 1,050. I don't know. Should we let him win? To try and convince him that he's doing well? Or should we just aim to win anyway?
That's it.
That's the bit I'm not sure of. Still going. Come on, bust here.
No
bust. He busted out. We got the 4s. 800 points there. Oh, I think we do 850. There we go. So we're 100 away from winning.
Got it for you right here.
Yeah, that's true. If we let him win, he might walk away. That's a good point. To be fair. It's just making sure he thinks he can still win. That's the big thing, I think.
Your turn.
We just need 100 points to win again. I think it's always making him think he can get his money back, isn't it? We hold the 5 and the 1 with 1. There we go. So we've won 90 Groschen off him so far. Of the 600 he was taking to Kudenberg.
I should never have played with you.
Ah, it didn't cost you much, did it? You'll do better next time.
No, I'll play no more today. I can see my luck's not in.
Learn how to lose, chicken.
Unlike you, I know when to
We
stop.
don't want you to stop, though. No!
Just as you ordered.
He walked away. We failed it. Quest failed.
It's a good neighbour.
Oh, so it didn't work. So we should have let him win, I think. So we need to go and tell Johanka how we dealt with it. I think we should have let him win. Because instead we won 90 Groschen off him, which made him walk away. Oh, I hate being drunk as well. I don't know, have we got something to get rid of being drunk? Stamina. I know we've got potions of different things. Fortify health. Lazarus. Dispels a hangover. So that gets rid of a hangover, it doesn't stop us being drunk. Yeah, it's one of those, wasn't it, though? Not knowing which was the best way of dealing with it, to be fair. Right, where are we heading then for Johanka? She is back in the monastery. The drunkenness will wear off. I think you can also sleep to get rid of it as well, but yeah, weren't really sure. I think, yeah, maybe we should have let him win the first game, maybe. So we thought he was on a roll, and then beat him once the stakes got higher. But there we go. We tried. We failed. Obviously, I don't know. I don't think that's going to make him stop gambling, though. Which I don't know how that's going to affect the DLC mission, really, because their whole aim was to make him stop gambling. And we failed. And we're about to go and tell Johanka we failed. I like the fact that there's a risk there, isn't there? You know, the choice you make affects it massively. Right, where is she? Not in here. In this one? There she is.
Henry.
Right, we need to tell her we failed. About the tailor's
I
wife.
went to see the tailor's wife, like you wanted.
Oh, and how did it go?
Badly.
It looked promising to begin with, but then Ambrose dug his heels in and wouldn't listen to reason.
That's a shame. But I'm sure you did everything you could.
We tried.
Maybe in time he'll come round. Thanks for trying, Henry.
How are things going otherwise?
You wouldn't believe what happened. One of the bathhouse
Now she's
wenches
got
came
another
to
mission
me.
for us.
Oh? What does she want?
She said she wanted to find a different job. Something more virtuous. She said she decided to change her life after listening to me on the
So her
square.
DLC, there's a list of missions to do then for her. To change different things. See what you've
See what
achieved.
you're capable of?
Reputation
Our
gained.
lady didn't pick you for nothing. You help everyone around you.
So yeah, there'll be
You're really
so
great.
these I think are
That's
tied to the
very sweet of
trophies
you, Henry.
that we had
Thank
with
you.
Theresa's
If
DLC
only
then,
there were
based
more
on
like
what
that,
we're
though.
doing. How do you mean?
How do you mean?
I mean, more people who want to find a better, more virtuous life.
No,
If only
yeah,
we could
she might be
help them
upset. She
to
doesn't
do
seem
that.
to be though. She seems to be okay about it.
I might know of someone. There's this prostitute in Ledechko. Adela, her name is.
And how do you know her?
How do we know about her? In the course of
I
investigating.
happened across her by chance when I was tracking the Neuhof raiders. Don't look at me like that.
It wasn't a lie, to be fair.
She
That was true.
mixed up with one of them, and I had to question her. I wouldn't say she was particularly happy there either.
That sounds promising, Henry. We should try and help her.
But how?
I'm not sure, but maybe we could persuade her to give up what she's doing and find a different job. If she works at the baths, she'll surely have knowledge of some basic things.
What basic things?
So we're going to have to go and find her a new job,
No.
essentially, the
She'd know
prostitute.
about healing wounds, health-giving decoctions, bloodletting and the like. And I could certainly use a second pair of hands
Yeah,
here.
so we're going to try and convince her to come here. I'll go right now.
You're right. I'll head off right now. If it's the will of the Blessed Virgin, it must be done.
Henry, please try and convince her. I can find a place for her here.
There we go. So new mission started. We dealt with the one with the gambling. We failed it, but we completed it. Now we've got to go and find the prostitute in the Dechko and convince her to come here to work with Johanka. And this is still part of the Johanka DLC. So we're going to go to the Dechko then. So the Dechko is... Where is the Dechko? All the way over here. Is it this one? No. That's main mission there. Where was the Dechko? Oh, over here. There we go. We'll fast travel just to speed things up. Obviously, if we get attacked on the way, we'll defend ourselves. I'm hoping it gets rid of the drunkenness while we're fast traveling, because it will wear off over time. But it's quicker to fast travel than it is to ride a horse there, to be fair. So we need to find Adela, convince her to come to the monastery and work with Johanka as a nurse, essentially, rather than being a prostitute in a Dechko. Can we convince her is the question. Yeah, we're going to get help with everything, exactly. I don't know how many missions there are to do for her, but it seems like there's a few. So, from here, we need to head to the bathhouse over here and find Adela. We're not drunk anymore either, which is bonus. And we haven't got a hangover either. That might hit the next day, to be fair.
Good day to you. What do you need?
We do need a wash, to be fair. I'm looking for a prostitute here. That's the way to start a sentence.
Is Adela still working here?
What do you want Adela for? Ain't my tits big enough for you?
Yes, plenty big. But I really need to speak to Adela.
That's a sentence I didn't think I'd hear.
Do you know where she is?
How should I know? Go and ask Madame. Goodbye.
Aren't my boobs big enough for you? It's definitely not something I thought I'd hear.
I was surprised myself, but I wasn't sure Betty would even want to sell it.
Okay, where's the madam? I think that might be her there. Let's have a quick wash. There we go.
What
Where's
are
the
you
madam?
looking for? You'd better not disturb anyone here. I've got an important guest.
Have you now? Someone's having an argument in the house. I bet Adela's in there.
In that room?
Yeah.
Aye, it's a bit unpleasant.
Unpleasant? That fellow is beating her up.
The gentleman is a little on the rough side, but he pays well, and the bruises will
We've got to go and
soon
save
enough.
her.
I want to talk to her.
You can't now. The door stays locked, and the key stays safely with me. Wait until tomorrow.
No. She could be killed. Let me in right now. The church sent me. Supposing I pay, alright, I'll wait. We're not waiting. I want to save her now. What do we try? She could be killed. We got 17 plus 1. The church sent me 12 plus 2. Or we could pay. I suppose the madam works on money, doesn't she? So let's see if we can pay.
Supposing I pay you to give me the
We could have probably got it for free by
You can make
convincing
some
her, but to be
excuse,
sure.
Gent.
I'd be risking losing a very valued customer. How much would you
How much
pay?
would we pay? I don't know. Oh, okay. Not that much. So we can pay as little as 65 or as much as 115. Or we might as well just do 115 to make sure she says yes.
Well, that should do
There we go. We've got the
nicely.
key. I reckon we're going to get into a fist fight. So we can unlock the door.
Do you? What the?
So this is the guy that's beating her up.
I said get out.
I'm not going anywhere.
I'm not going anywhere.
We've lost reputation for some reason.
For Adela? But I paid for that whore.
Don't call her a whore. I won't wait. We come to. Don't call her a whore. There we go.
Her a whore.
We're losing reputation with them, I think.
You idiot! She is a whore.
You effed up.
Now you fucked up.
Right, we're fighting. We thought this was coming, to be fair. Bare fist skill is quite high, to be fair, from previous fist fights we've done. Plus, we've got really good armour on, and he's got no armour. That's the thing. Although, that's the knee we just took. Try not to get too close so he doesn't do that. Come on. Damn! Take that. I got us there. We got him. The perk head cracker. So he just knocked him out. I'm not going to kill him, obviously.
Could you just have talked to him? I should never have let you in. I don't need any trouble. Couldn't you have gone and sorted it out somewhere else?
Right, now we can speak to Adela. The madam's not happy we beat him up.
What in God's name have you done?
I saved you.
Oh my God. Headson will kill me. If Marouche doesn't first.
Everything will be alright.
All right? You said that about Hinnick when you were looking for him. And he ended up dead.
I can't remember who Hennick was, but supposedly he in at bed. The only option we've got is leave this place.
Leave this place. I'll help you.
What? Why? What are you on about?
I'll take you away from this hole. Why do you live like this? I'll take you away.
You don't have to live in this rat hole anymore. We'll leave together.
Who gave you that idea?
Johanka.
Johanka?
What Johanka are you talking about, for
Oh,
God's
she doesn't know who
sake?
she is, does she? I didn't think of that. A girl from Skalitz.
She's from Skalitz, like me. Just an innocent girl.
They all claim that.
She's an innocent girl.
She really is.
How could you know that?
Because maybe the Virgin Mary speaks to her.
What?
The Blessed Virgin started visiting Johanka in her dreams.
Visiting?
Well, that's how Johanka put it. Like visitations in which she spoke to her.
But why would the Virgin choose her to speak to?
It was only on account of her that the wounded
Reputation
from
gained?
Skalitz got to Sasau. Although they didn't have it easy there either.
I heard they took them in at the monastery.
Aye, but they didn't exactly bend over backwards to help them there. Johanka had to take care of them on her own. Most of them wouldn't have lived without her. Look, when I came to see her the first time, after Skalitz, she was destroyed.
I will say the
They
head
wanted to drive
breaker
her out
skill,
of the
or head
monastery.
cracker skill,
She could have just gone.
generally does so
She
much
didn't
good
want
for
to
us when it
stop
comes to
helping the
fighting.
others.
But what's any of that got to do with me?
It was Johanka who sent me to you. She had visions at night. And according to these visitations, she believes she has a duty to save sinners.
And you believe in these visitations?
I believe.
Yes.
Reputation gained? We
I'd
don't
like
have to believe, we
too.
just have to tell them
Why don't you
we
try
believe.
it then?
How? Like I should just drop everything here, pack my things and go off to see someone I don't even know?
Yeah, basically. Why not?
It's madness. It's like starting all over from the beginning.
And why did you become,
A prostitute.
Yeah, that.
Yeah.
If you're expecting to hear some touching tale about a poor girl tossed around by fate, you'll be disappointed. I didn't want a husband, and I needed money.
So just for money?
What do you think I do?
Why else would you do it other than for money? Surely that is the
got a problem
whole
with
premise behind being a prostitute. I guess or no.
Well, yes. Money isn't everything, you know.
So what else should I do, in your opinion?
Why don't you get married, get yourself a different job? We want her to be a
You
nurse.
can just find yourself a different livelihood.
Why? What's wrong with the one I have?
You won't be able to do this forever. You're living in sin. You're an outcast. You could do something else. She seems like she's religious, so I think you're living in sin may be the right one to do.
You don't care that
Reputation
you're
lost.
So, virtue won't put food on my table.
Full belly is nothing. Can you live with what you're doing? Can you live with what you're doing? Let's try that.
And can you live with it?
What do you mean?
Aren't you ashamed? Don't you want to be proud of yourself?
Are you able to respect yourself?
I have my pride.
Good for you. But don't you want something more? Something to make you really proud of yourself?
Well, maybe.
I don't like the ones where you got to pick the answer
what?
quickly. Help others.
Haven't you ever wanted to help others?
I don't know if I could do that.
You can. Johanka managed it. Healing wounds, you must try it. Johanka managed it.
Well, Johanka wasn't very sure of herself at the start either. But now the infirmary couldn't manage without her.
That's true.
Reputation gained?
Maybe I could do it too. I'm not sure. I don't think it's all that bad here.
Really? You were just getting beaten up. You won't be able to do this forever. You're an outcast. You could do something else. You won't be able to do this forever.
What about when you get
Reputation
older?
gained?
Do you think the men will still come to you?
That's true, unfortunately.
A pretty girl like you could catch some disease. No one want you when you're old. Wow. You could catch some disease. Their medical skill is quite good.
You can't go on like this forever. You could catch some nasty disease.
What do you know about such things?
I've seen plenty.
Reputation gained.
Maybe too much.
Oh, sorry. I try not to think too much about that.
Well, maybe you should. The apothecary in Rat-Eye could tell you a lot about the ailments people come to him with.
You know...
Success?
You might be right about some things.
You may have actually done this one correctly rather than the one we just failed.
But how? Where would I go? What would I live on?
Wouldn't you like to help in the infirmary at Sasau Monastery?
Would they let me?
Yeah, they would.
You're a bath maid who knows something about healing. They'd be glad to have you.
But where will I live?
Well, there, of course. It's modest, but you'll have everything you need.
I'm not used to much anyway.
See then? I reckon you've nothing to worry about.
All right. Will we go right away?
Yes, we can go right now.
We can go right now. Come on then.
All right. I'll just say farewell to the girls and pack a few things. Mother of God, I'm all in a flutter. To pack up and go, just like that.
You're doing the right thing. You'll see.
God be with you.
There we go. We convinced her to go and work in the monastery at Sasau. Means we failed the one with the gambling, but we... Oh, hang on. We're under attack. Game saved. This is the guy that just attacked.
Come and get it.
The problem is, we're on our own against 3.
You're dead.
So this was the guy that just tried to beat her up. The problem we have is we can't defend from every angle. So when they get behind us, it's tricky to try and win. We need to try and separate one out. Or at least kill one. I'm getting hit everywhere. It did save just before, so we will get a second attempt if we die. We need to at least take one down, otherwise we're just going to keep getting surrounded. Can't defend from all of them. Got one there though. I think we took one out. No, we didn't. He's still alive. Don't ever hit him.
I'm going to enjoy this.
Need to at least get one out, so it's not against 3. It's the angles that are the problem. Missed him. So when one hits, we need to be on them, otherwise we can't defend the hit. This is not easy against 3. So I'm trying to get the second hit in after we defend their hit. Missed all the blocks there. There's one behind us. We have done one against 3 people before, but man, it's not easy. I know our armour's really good. The downside to this as well, we might lose all our armour because it's all going to need fixing. I'm dead. I think we've lost this. We'll have to redo it, I think.
Come here, lily liver.
Right, one's down. There's 2 left though. It's a nice spin. We are nearly down. Right, we've got the berserk skill because we're nearly dead. The other one's firing arrows at us, to be fair. Which is good because it means he's not trying to attack from a different side. Defended that one. I'm more annoyed we might lose all our armour because it's all going to need fixing.
Alright. Alright.
The arrow just hit. The other one's joining in now. I thought we had this while he wasn't attacking. But I don't know if I've got this or not. Yeah, we're bleeding as well now. Oh, that was a nice hit. Oh, we hit from the side again. Gasp, gasp. We're nearly dead. I'd say it's the angles that are the problem. One attack. Have we got him? I need to take at least one down, and then it's 1-on-1. I think 1-on-1 we can win. Even this hurt. Oh, I think we're dead. Yeah, we're dead. Aha, that's hard. It did save just before that. Obviously, this is what we need to beat. Might want to swap to Warhammer because it goes through armour better, and they are quite armoured. So we'll quickly, if we get a chance, swap to Warhammer. Because if they're armoured, that will do better. So, that's a tough fight. Yeah, 3-on-1 is always tough, no matter how good your armour. Right, spiked Warhammer, as that will do better against armour. What have we got potion-wise? Strikes will wound you 50% less. Let's drink that potion. I think that's a good one. Stamina. Oh, stamina is increased by 50% for 10 minutes. That means we can defend better, attack more. So we could drink that. And the strikes will wound you 50%. That's quite handy as well. I don't know if we can drink both. That's one. The buck's blood as well would increase their stamina. There we go. Let's try this now, shall we?
I told you I wasn't done.
Still going to be difficult. 3-on-1, still not easy.
And then I'll get what I paid for from that harlot.
Oh, there we go.
Come here, Lily.
Again, it's the angles. We need to try and keep them in front of us where we can, because that way we can't be attacked from the side. So really, I want to get my back to them rocks if we can. Oh, headcracker, one's down. That headcracker skill is brilliant. You hit him in the head enough, The headcracker skill knocks them down so easily. You just got to get it right and actually hit them in the head, though. Okay, kind of want to keep her back to the rock, and then they're both in front of us to a degree. At least one's down really quickly. I was looking at the wrong one, so I couldn't defend.
The pig turns willingly for the slaughter.
There's more! I thought we knocked one out, but obviously he was just unconscious. Because he's back up.
You'll get one for.
We're holding their own a bit better at least. But just about. Trying to keep the rock to our back if we can. It's from the side. Just trying to keep one of them in front of us and the rest not being able to get behind us. That one managed to block that attack pretty well. Definitely better with the stamina potion.
I'll slaughter you.
Will you now? They've just hit the dog. By the sounds of things.
Is that all you got?
One's trying to get around the side of us. It's still hard no matter what.
I'm gonna.
Right, we've got to say this perk because we made him bleed. That helps. That helps us massively.
Gone weak at the knees, have you?
Try and just block from the angles.
Lost your balls.
Come here, lily liver. Is that the best you can do?
Okay, I need stamina.
You'll get what for.
As I say, I thought we knocked one out, but it looks like we didn't in the end.
Is that all you got?
I think more than anything, our armour is saving us.
I'm gonna enjoy this.
But we do need to get one of them down at the very least, or we're in trouble.
What's the matter? Come on.
Nice spin.
Kurwa. How do you know?
I'll slaughter you.
This is so tricky.
Have you?
Defense new perk, although we can't obviously use it yet.
Is that the best you can do?
Down.
Come on. Just got to get one down. Now, normally the head cracker means they are out, but he did get back up.
Bring it on. What's up? Shake yourself.
What's the matter? Come on.
We are dodging some of the attacks. We are still taking hits though. Oh, that one.
I'll slaughter.
That was a nice block. Blood rush. I think one is down now. I think he's definitely down. Where are you running off to?
You fucked up there.
So we want one at a time, ideally, to attack, and then we can defend better.
Got weak at the knees, have you?
Come on, attack.
Come here, lily liver.
Right, we have definitely taken one down. We need the second one down, ideally. It's 1-on-1.
Is that all you got?
Everyone's standing by, not attacking. That actually helps us. We can get this guy down. It's just him and the other guy. The fact he's standing there and waiting is weird, but there we go, we'll take it. Dodge that one.
What's the matter? Come on. Where could he have vanished to?
It's like he doesn't know where we are. He just said, where did we vanish to? Which is fine, we'll take this guy out first and hopefully get to him. So, 1-on-1's definitely... Oh, he's moving now. I think he's going to join in again now. Yeah, he is. Come on. Ah, on the side.
Oh dear.
Vitality increase, new level. I think we knocked him down. I think we're 1-on-1. I think we took out the main leader of them. He's dead as well. There we go. We won. Oh wow, we won. Okay. That was hard. Our armor's damaged. Some of it may be beyond repair, annoyingly. But we won. That was hard. Thanks for the like, much appreciated. Food-wise, if we can heal here, that would help. We're only 92 health. It's not too bad, to be fair. Cabbage gives us 1 health. Trying to think what else we've got on us. The honey gives us no health. We could use a marigold decoction. That gives us 30 health. It's a bit of an overkill, though, to be fair. We don't need that much food. Let's just drink a marigold. It solves the whole issue in one go. There we go. That will heal us. They have got armor and weapons. It's probably worth kind of take what we can from them, I think. Oh no, this is stealing, so we can't take anything from them as it's stealing. A weapon, we don't want to. Wow, that's a good sword. Fear not. Again, it's all stealing, so we can't really take anything. No, it's all stealing. Right, if we can't take anything, then let's speak to Adele.
Are you alright?
I'm annoyed about the armor. Hopefully we can fix it. That was tricky. Thanks for the like, it was much appreciated. Took us 2 attempts. I think the Warhammer swap was a good choice because obviously it gets your armor better.
Just a scratch or two. Those idiots didn't know who they were taking
I need a decent Warhammer, but all I've seen is maces. Which a Warhammer counts as a mace.
Stay here any longer.
So we want something better. Right, we can't loot them because it's stealing and we're not going to do that. So let's go.
God be with you.
We can fix all our armor once we get to Sasau. It just means it's going. We didn't gain anything from taking them out, so it's going to cost us money. Whereas if we'd managed to take them out and take their stuff, we could make the money back. Unfortunately, we can't do that. I'm hoping nothing's beyond repair. That's the only thing. We could repair some stuff ourselves as well, to be fair. So I think we still have some armor stuff to use. It's the stuff that's beyond repair because it means we've got to replace it.
Give it a while and you'll be happy here.
Okay, we got to the Sasau Monastery.
Oh, Henry. I'm starting to have a good feeling about this. Maybe I'll really find happiness here.
I'm sure you will. Johanka will take care of you. She's very good at that.
You know,
I like the fact you can always see
first one
damage
to
on
do
your armor.
something
When you've
for
been
me
in attack and
without
it's damaged, you
expecting
can actually
anything.
see it. Same as the
I
people
don't
you go
have
up
anything
against.
to
You can
give you,
see
unless
when their clothes are torn and stuff. I
if
like
you
that.
wanted. For one last time, together.
She's offering us one last time together. No, you're done with that.
You don't have to thank me, and you certainly don't have to offer your body to anyone. Anyone at all.
Oh, thank you, Henry. Thank you.
Okay, there we go. Mission complete. I'm assuming now. Tell Johanka how you handled things. So that's what we're going to do next. Right, we have got some armors kits here. We can't use them on these because they're too badly damaged. We can use them on these ones though. Don't have enough skill. Okay, we don't have enough skill to repair these, and some are too badly damaged. Okay, so we can't use any more of those. Do we have blacksmith's kit? The warhammer. You can't sharpen a warhammer, whereas you can a sword. So the only way to fix it is buy a blacksmith's kit or buy the blacksmith. And this all goes towards a maintenance skill anyway. Have we got anything, a tailor's kit? Because the tailor's kit is needed for the material armor we have. So many keys. Okay, small blacksmiths, we can't use that. Small blacksmiths, no. This cobbler's kit, we don't have anything for that. I think that's it, isn't it? Yeah. Does the horse have a tailor's kit? That's the question. It's annoying that we don't make anything back because we couldn't take the stuff. If we could take the stuff, obviously, that would enable us to sell it and actually make the money back, essentially. I don't think we do. Bandages. I thought we kept one on the horse, but I don't think we do. I don't know how many bandages we currently have on us either, actually. Might be worth putting some more. We've got 20 on the horse. We'll take 5 off the horse for us, just in case we need them. Right. We need to go and speak to Johanka, tell her what happened, how we solved the situation, and then we need to go and fix her gear. I bet she's going to give us another mission to do. There she is. Unless it's only 2 for the DLC. I've been to Let's Go.
Let's Go, like you asked me.
And? How did it turn out?
You were right.
Reputation gains?
Well with Adela. I persuaded her to leave her
I'm glad we won that fight. That was hard.
Virtuous job. She's here for you.
It's always hard when you're surrounded because they can attack from angles you can't defend from.
I promised her you take care
the
of
armor
her.
we have saved us massively. I think the potions help
She'll
massively
help
as
you
well,
take
to
care
be
of the
fair.
sick and injured, like you wanted.
You did a
But
great
we
job,
want a better
Henry.
warhammer.
Thank you. Of course I'll take care of
But
her.
maybe we need to negate
can't
the
let
stab
her down
damage and just
now.
get a better blunt
How are
damage
things
one.
going
So
here?
like the battle axe and stuff. Well, not an
Much
axe,
the same as
the
always.
mace.
There are always wounded and sick people. I'm on my feet from morning till night. But Matthias is better.
Ah,
I'm glad
Matthias is
about that.
better.
There's these troublemakers.
Ah, troublemakers. Here we go.
Troublemakers?
Aye. While you were gone, some thugs came here and kicked around the gifts that people brought. Then they vanished.
So the DLC's not over yet.
Oh. Who were they?
I didn't see them at it, but there's some fellas hanging around now by the entrance to the monastery. Maybe that's them? And whenever I go into town, they take liberties with me.
Liberties?
Take liberties how? Did they hurt you?
No. They just make all sorts of offensive comments on account of me speaking on the square. And when someone comes to see me, they make trouble for them.
Okay, so there's a group of people
Almost no one wants to
who
come here. Maybe
didn't like the speech,
you
are
could
causing
have a word
trouble
with
now
them?
to stop her doing what she was doing. I'll kick them out of here. I can see what can be done. What about the custodian? What about the guard? What about the guards?
What about the guards? They just stand by doing nothing.
They didn't catch them in the act, so they can't do anything about them.
I see.
We can do something about it, though. Custodian?
Shouldn't the custodian deal with that? It's his job, right?
Well, it is, but I don't want to ask him for anything.
Okay.
I don't want to feel...
That makes sense. The
obliged
custodian's not
to
exactly the
him.
nicest guy in the
I'd rather
world.
sort it out without him.
Fair
Okay.
enough.
God be with you.
Why? Okay. I should have said we'll deal with it. Oh, no, we can still deal with it. Okay. So, the new quest for her DLC is give the custodian to deal with the thugs or deal with the thugs who are harassing Johanka. We're not going to speak to the custodian. We're going to go and deal with the thugs. Right, how are we? We're fully healed. We obviously do need to fix some armor. Other than that, we're okay. Now, thugs generally, from when we've seen them in the past, is a fist fight, which isn't so bad for us. If it is. Oh, we also gained a new perk in defense. Pretty sure we did. There's a main level perk we haven't spent. Anything helpful? I think we had this before and we couldn't really decide what to put it on. Aesthetic. Manly odor. Yeah. Wanderer. The worse the bed, the better you sleep. None of these we really thought would help us. There's a lot of you gain something but lose elsewhere. And because we're quite well rounded, the losing and gaining doesn't really help us at all. So none of those help. Combat, we gained in defense. So what have we got now? Golem. Your armor makes a 30% more frightening impression in dialogues, which means we can frighten people more. It's the final skill in defense. So we'll take that. So that's all the defense skills gained. And mace skills now level 9. We're nearly close to being able to train it, actually, to be fair. And unarmed is 9 as well. Maintenance is now... We've got 3 perk points in maintenance. Well groomed. The tie you have on will suffer. Okay, well groomed's a good one. Weapons you repair have a repair kit with a stronger attack until they get too damaged. Tin opener, a weapon you've sharpened, so if you use a sword, 15% greater damage. A weapon you sharpen yourself is a 50. Okay. So rated edge. Doesn't mean we'll go back to using a sword again. Tin opener. Weapons you repair have a repair kit with a stronger attack. Blacksmith some. There we go. So that's now gained us quite a bit when it comes to attacking now. We'll go back to using a sword, but in doing so, we're going to gain massively from it. So put the sword back on. And if we quickly fix the sword, it doesn't need much fixing, but if we fix it, it gains more attack, which means that sword is going to be even better than it already is. Blacksmith, sword. There we go. So that sword now should gain a blacksmith sum. We've got an attack bonus on our sword. Wow, I've just seen what it's done. You may not be able to see it that clearly, but our sword now does 94 slash damage. So it actually should give us 75. We've gained 19. And it does, on base value, 45 stab. It now does 57. That's a big difference. Until it gets damaged. But also with these thugs, because we now look more fearsome and our armor makes people more frightened, potentially we can just be aggressive with them and force them to go away that way.
Honest folks should avoid her like the...
Right, loudmouth. Let's deal with the loudmouth.
my good man.
I'd like to get this DLC done before we finish the stream. So hopefully there's not too many more missions for it. F off, drop the pretense likewise. Let's go aggressive.
Fuck off.
My word. The gent is a bit rude, isn't he?
The loudmouth one is generally the one that's the easy one to pick on. Because the loudmouth, in any group, the person who's loud is generally the most scared, if that makes sense. Who sent you here? Leave Johanka alone. You're asking for it, I'll be back. Who sent you here?
Sent us?
Okay.
No one but the Holy Spirit.
I didn't know if someone had sent them. I thought it's worth asking the question. Tell me worth you want. I'm not giving them money.
You know what? Enough talk.
Leave Johanka
Get the
alone.
hell out of here and leave Johanka and everyone else here in peace. Got it?
Ah, we'd love to oblige, but we really don't feel like going anywhere.
We're going aggressive. We don't normally go aggressive, but we are going to go aggressive. Oh, the loudmouth's got 17 in the fighting. No, leave Johanka alone. Let's go for it.
Don't fuck with me. You leave Johanka alone, or I'll straighten out that crooked face of yours.
That's tough dot success.
All right, easy now.
Oh, wow.
No need to get upset.
I think the armor bonus does help.
Satisfied?
For now. But if you as much as look sideways at Johanka again...
Sure, we get it.
Done it. Deal with the thugs who are harassing Johanka. That's job done. Okay, we can now go back to Johanka and tell her we've dealt with them. Aggressive worked. I do think the skills in the armor making it more frightening does help. To be fair, I was all ready for a fist fight as well, but we didn't actually get one. That's a bit frustrating. Really wanted a fist fight. Right, where's Johanka? She is over here.
I dealt with those troublemakers. They won't be
Nice and
back
easy,
in a
exactly.
hurry.
Nice and quick.
Thanks, Henry. I thought they'd never go.
That to me might be the end of it.
Say anything about it to the custodian?
We didn't speak to the custodian because we wouldn't. I never said a word.
He knows nothing about it. You don't think I need the help of Sir Sebastian to deal with a few thugs, do you?
Good. I wouldn't want him to think I'm in distress.
You're not in distress. It's all good.
Why's that?
Nothing.
Oh, there's
It's
some more
not
to
important.
it.
Listen.
There's still time for a fight,
There's
exactly.
some merchant staying at the Wagoner's Inn who's been asking after me. Would you go with me to see him?
Absolutely.
I know those thugs are gone, and it should be safe now, but...
Of course I'll go. It's only a stone's throw after all.
Okay, we're going with Johanka to the tavern. There's a merchant there that's been asking about her. Not sure why. Let's see what this is. It's an interesting DLC, I must admit.
I believe you were asking for me?
Thank you for coming, Johanka. I hope you're not offended by this meeting place. I apologize, but I feel a little confused in your presence.
Has a word got out about what she said? Yes, it has.
I don't know whether I'm speaking to you or the Virgin Mary.
Say nothing, it's just Johanka. Say nothing.
Oh, I'm quite taken by surprise, but...
I don't think it's our place to butt in there.
Johanka, and this is Henry. What is it you wanted to see me about, Pavel?
Divine Providence led me back to Sasau after many years, and by the same grace I heard the words you preached, and my eyes were opened.
Just as the Blessed Virgin wanted. Are you troubled by some sin, Pavel?
I've encountered many things in my life, but I never before heard a true prophetess speaking. And you're right. It came to me that it was time for me to make amends for my sin of long ago, and I decided to do some deed for the common good.
What was the sin? That's the question.
Very eloquently, Pavel, though a bit mysteriously. I'm not sure I understand.
I understand him. He committed. He did something bad. He now wants to make amends.
Henry is my protector, helper, and good friend. Because not everyone in Sasau hears the words of the Virgin with the same piety as you.
This may be yet another ray of divine providence. You see, I'm looking for someone with an adventurous but honest soul.
That'll be us then.
Someone who would find some wealth that I lost and donate it all to the deserving in Sasau.
Aha. Henry here could be just the man you need.
Is that so, Henry?
It depends. If it's in a locked chest, maybe not. Of course.
You won't find a more adventurous soul in these parts.
You speak
Yeah, locked
boldly.
chests are kind of a nemesis
Pleases
at this
me.
point.
Johanka, I'd like to thank you kindly for your visit. I don't wish to detain you any longer.
If you feel we've said all that needs to be said, I'll leave you and Henry to discuss things alone.
So this is still DLC, I assume.
Johanka is an exceptional person with an important mission, wouldn't you say?
Absolutely. She's selfless. There we
I'm
go.
glad people see her that way. But I just try and help her as an ordinary friend who's concerned about her.
A job like any other, is it?
Anyway, what is it you want help with?
It's like this. In the last year of Emperor Charles's reign, I came here to Sasau to close a profitable deal. But it didn't turn out entirely as planned, and I was obliged to hide some of my money in the woods near the town. Who would even imagine that in the ruins of an old settlement lies a real treasure trove? I tried to go and recover it myself, And I can be glad that I didn't pay for that attempt with my life, as you've probably noticed.
I noticed.
Yes. You look like you were mauled by a pack of enraged squirrels.
The truth is even more absurd.
A pack
I
of
simply
enraged
lost my footing and
squirrels.
tumbled downhill. No doubt another divine sign that I ought to leave the search to someone such as yourself.
We don't get many townsfolk in the wilds. All the saints must have been watching you. There are worse much. We don't get many townsfolk in the wilds. There we go.
I'm not surprised. Merchants in the wilds are rare species, unlike humans. Where is this treasure of yours, then? I could get the dog to sniff it out.
I'll describe the way there. You can enter the woods between the quarry and the marshland. You can see the spot from here. There's a small stream that flows into the river. Following it upstream seems simple enough, but actually it took me a long time getting up that slope. As I already said, I tripped and rolled quite a way down, after which I considered it
I think
wiser
before
to
we go and
abandon
find
the
this
search,
treasure, we need to fix
as
the
if that
gear
weren't
anyway.
enough, I lost my hat there.
Well, maybe it'll still be there. Unless it's been devoured by some boar with good taste in clothing.
Who knows? If you should find it, you're welcome to have it. As you can see, I've already got a new one. Anyway,
So we can
at
gain
the
a hat
point
from
where I
this as well.
fell, there's a forest track that joins the stream. If you follow it closely, and you'll need to keep your eyes peeled, you'll come upon the ruins of a settlement. And in one of those ruins...
Yeah, we've already got...
the
Oh, yeah,
money's
good point.
stashed.
Good shout, guys. I didn't notice the type.
Stream, path, ruins. I should be able to remember that. And I should bring the treasure to you.
Actually, I'd rather you made the donation for me. I'm in no shape for running around now. Just come back when you've found it, or not. Meanwhile,
Obviously,
I'll
we
give
want to
some
come and tell
thought
them
to
done
who we
it.
shall donate the money to. Agreed?
Yeah. I'll help.
Well, how could I refuse a pleasant stroll in the countryside? I'll be happy to go and look for your stash.
You are indeed an adventurous
I will say
soul,
these
Henry.
DLCs,
As I
Teresa's
recall,
was really
I hid
interesting
there not
and was
only a
quite
large amount
large
of
as a
Groschen,
DLC.
but also something
Obviously,
else.
we didn't pay
Nothing
separately for these
valuable,
DLC.
Just a dagger, which will be rusty
It was
by
a
now.
dagger as well.
Please bring that to me too, as a memento.
Um,
Good luck, Henry, and thank you.
Yeah, we didn't pay for the DLC separately because we got the complete version. So I don't know how much they cost individually, but so far, the two DLCs we've done, Teresa's and now Johanka's, there's a lot to them. So where's the
Can
treasure?
you tell me again precisely where this treasure is?
In the woods by Sasau. I can't say quite precisely. It's been a long time since I hit it.
Always ask
and
everything
my own
we can.
attempts at recovering it ended as they did. Most of the way you have to go uphill along the stream that flows into the river next to the Sasau quarry. After a while, you come upon a forest trail that joins with the stream. You're young and agile, so you shouldn't go tumbling
Hopefully
head
you
over
won't fall
heels
over.
there as I did.
Maybe I could go there on horseback.
It's not ideal terrain for horse
Okay, so
riding.
don't ride.
A donkey would be better. Anyway, from there you should follow the trail deeper into the woods. I doubt much has changed there over the years. When you reach a small ruined settlement, you're at the right place. The treasure is hidden in one of the ruined houses.
All I'm hoping is it's
I
not a
can't
locked
remember
chest.
which.
That's
You'll
a
have to
really
search.
difficult one because we can't then open it. Why does it have to be that treasure?
Well, couldn't you just donate some other money?
It seems peculiar, I admit, but this treasure has more than a monetary value. It's the embodiment of my guilt, as Johanka said. We are those sinners, and we must rebuild those walls. That's why it must be this money, even if it were only 1 Groschen.
Who should make the donation to?
When you were talking about donating the money for the common good, what did you have in mind?
The Virgin Mary chose Sasau as the place to reveal her message, didn't she? You don't have to go any further than the Rathaus or the church.
Well, we know the monastery
Both
and
places carry
Johanka
the
needs
same
money
weight for me.
to heal the
The
people.
important thing is, I know Bailiff Hashek or Father Fabian will handle the donation better than, say, the monastery.
What about the infirmary?
Wouldn't you say Johanka's infirmary is working for the common good?
Certainly, but its financial affairs are handled by the monastery, which has a very poor record
He's
in
got a
that
point.
respect.
Try telling that to Johanka. Oh, it's a risk. Let's try it.
Then you can go and explain to Johanka and the wounded yourself that they'll suffer on just because you're worried the monastery will build more scaffolding for your money.
That's not how I
Success.
meant it. It's
I think we
just
convinced him.
As a Colleen councillor, I had a certain property dispute with the monastery.
And you let my former Skalitz neighbours and Johanka suffer on because of some personal grudge. Do you really think the overseer would give them nothing when it's his duty?
I'd rather the Rathaus or the church had the money. I suppose you're right. I'll allow a donation to the monastery.
Okay. To be fair, we didn't really want to give the monster any money. Tell me about the treasure.
Me again about this treasure.
I can't say it's something I care. I'll spare you any unnecessary. Many years ago, I was engaged in long-distance trade.
So I was skipping the bits we'd already kind of heard.
I made quite a lot of money. I confess that our practices weren't terribly honest.
I don't need to know anymore.
I don't need to know the details.
It was inevitable that our deceitful dealings would catch up with us, or rather with me. My associates arranged a deal here in Sasau that they contrived to be the last in my life. I am by nature a cautious man, so I wasn't taken by surprise. I was quite prepared for their trap, so I let my associates get caught in their own ambush. And in case any of them should get out of it, I hid some of the money in the woods. Upon my return to Colleen, the council there accepted the remainder of the money with gratitude and absolved me of any blame. They even allowed me to buy myself a bailiff's office. Since King Wenceslas succeeded to the throne, I have lived an honest life and enjoyed a respected station. For that reason, too, I forgot about my treasure until now.
But your deed caught up with you at last.
Just so. He who has acted unrighteously must make amends.
Right, that's everything we kind of need to ask done. We are rapidly running out of time, so before we run out of time, let's quickly get everything fixed. My thinking is, obviously on Monday, we'll be back live in this, but I'd rather not mess around first thing Monday morning, have to fix their gear. So if we quickly fix their gear at the armourer and the tailor, we'll replace what we need to replace, and then we can stop there, and I think that's a good starting point for Monday morning, as that's our next live stream of Kingdom Come Deliverance. I'm hoping we can fix the armor that's badly damaged. If not, we've got to find some armor that's just as good, which is a concern.
My God, what happened to you? You look like you've been
We
assaulted.
were attacked by 3 people, and we couldn't take any of their goods with us. Right, can we repair everything? It looks like we can. 974 Groschen. That's the downside of being attacked and not being able to take any gear. We're losing money. But their maintenance skill wasn't enough to actually do it ourselves. We'll try and knock the money down to 900.
Alright, so.
There we go. Right, so what's left and still broken? So it's we need to go and see the tailor. It's all our tailored gear that still needs fixing. We've kept all of our main armor though, which is good, which is what we wanted. Last time we checked the armor, there wasn't anything better. So I don't think there's much point going back and trying to get better armor from him. He doesn't seem to have more. So the tailors is the next one. Obviously we failed to get him to stop gambling. I don't know if that affects anything. I think this is the tailors. Yes, it is. We may have to replace the stuff that they won't fix. That's the only downside. Let's have a look.
May the Lord... Well, how did it go with that husband of mine?
She's asking about the mission with the husband.
I tried all sorts of things. I did everything in my power. But nothing helped.
Oh, Henry.
Yeah, we
You're
failed.
my last hope. All I can do now is pray to the Virgin Mary for a miracle.
Yeah, unfortunately. Oh, she can't fix anything. Okay, she can't fix anything, which means we need to try and replace things if we can. So we need a better jacket than our current one. That's already fixed. The padded coif isn't that big deal. The arming doublet could be. So the hood's no good. We want something that's going to have a good defense. Waff and rock. Oh, rubbish. What do we got? I thought she'd be able to help us. A green doublet, again, no good. Heavy gambeson. Okay. Heavy gambeson is okay. It does say better stats only because that's damaged. Repair kit might not be a bad shout. It might be too badly damaged though. But yeah, we could try a repair kit to be fair. If she's got any. She hasn't really got any major armor that would help us. The noble is no good. Dyed gambeson is okay, but I don't think that's as good as ours. Waff and rock, again, no good. No. She hasn't got anything to fix either. That's not good. Okay. The dyed Gambeson is 4711, and ours is 4712. But ours needs fixing, so currently ours is -8. I don't know if it's on 0. I don't think that can be fixed. Obviously, her husband is the one we need to talk to. Uh, 17 charisma. What was the other one? 11 charisma. 4711. There was a second one that was as well. Not the Waffen Rock. No, the Waffen Rocks aren't what we need. It's trying to find what you want is quite tricky. Because a lot of this doesn't give you any armor. And obviously, we want something. The Heavy Gambeson. That's 3, 6, and 10. So that's worse. And she doesn't have any kits to help. 4, 7, 11. Yeah, she doesn't have any kits to try and do it herself. I think we need to speak to her husband. I think that's the only real way of getting some of this stuff done. I don't think it's worth buying replacements. I think we have to hold off and hopefully find the husband somewhere or find better ones at some point. I think we'll leave that as is. Right, before we finish, a quick look at the mission itself. So we need to go and find the place where Pavel hid his treasure. So we can roughly direct us. We're supposed to start between the Sasau quarry and the marshland, the point where the woodland stream flows into the river. Follow the stream uphill, follow the woodland path that joins it, and he lost his hat. Find the hat, and then you follow the path closely, lead you to an abandoned settlement deep in the woods, the hiding place in one of the ruins. Okay, so somewhere over here, essentially, is where we're heading. There will be bandits around in the camps, more than likely. And he did start following this river, I think. What we have to do is have a proper look at this on Monday morning stream, I think. There's no easy answer for that. In terms of what DLCs we've got left, so there is a DLC to pick up here in Sommerpesh. So that's another DLC we still need to do. We have another DLC still in Rattay. Oh, he has moved now. So we've not been able to pick this DLC up because we couldn't access the guy we need to speak to. He has moved. So potentially we can go and get that DLC now in Rattay. So that's still 2 more DLCs on top of the one we're currently doing. I'm pretty sure there's one more. Sommerpesh. There's no more up north by the looks of things. There's none in Uzitz. I do know where another one is. I'm just double checking. There's a DLC in Tolnberg, so that's 3 more DLCs yet. We still need to do. And actually, before we finish the story, Lord Capon also has a DLC for us, although we can't quite see it. I know it does show up where he is as well. So if we, in fact, I can make it show up actually, I think. We take I think it's this one. Can I take that off? Yeah. And if we go to map now, I think we can see his DLC. Yeah, there we go. Lord Capon's DLC is there as well. So we still need to finish Johanka's DLC that we're currently doing at the minute. And there's 4 more DLCs after that still to do. That's a lot. If they're all fairly long like the 2 have been, then there's still quite a bit to do then. And that's on top of if we do decide to finish off some of the side missions we still have as well. And it looks like there's still new missions as well. There's one here, Quest Givers there. I think I've seen another one somewhere as well. Yeah, one over here. And we know Teresa wants to see us at night. That's another mission to do at some point. So it's still a fair amount. And I don't want to leave Kingdom Come Deliverance 1 until at least all the DLC are completed. And then we've got to make the decision about the side missions. I don't think they affect the story massively anymore, as the main story is kind of finished, bar riding off, ready for number 2. Whether we'll get this done before the surgery next week, I don't know. That's the only concern, but there's nothing we can do about that. We're just going to do as we do and see what we can manage to finish in that time frame we have. But that is us for today. We're out of time, I'm afraid. And that is us for this week as well. We are back Monday morning with more Kingdom Come Deliverance, as we'll try and complete the rest of the DLCs or what we can get done in that time. Tuesday, we're hoping to be back with Roadcraft as well as we continue the first map of the DLC in that. It's all DLCs at the minute, isn't it? Crazy Irishman, a massive thank you to you and the wife as well, much appreciated. Yeah, surgery on 29th. I'm hope they can still cancel even that day. You know what it's like with hospitals. Anything can happen in the meantime, but hopefully it goes ahead. And hopefully recovery won't take too long. But we shall see. I know I've got 6 weeks of not being able to bend, pick up anything, move too suddenly, and that's going to be 6 weeks minimum. And then we've got to see how the back deals with the fact we've got this implant plus a battery pack. So it's one of those. I'm a little bit concerned, but obviously that's normal. I think we'll see. All we can do is wait and see. But yeah, so the schedule will be out on Sunday as always at 1 p.m. GMT for the scheduled video and 8 p.m. GMT for the live stream community post. The CRPS video talking about the illness we currently are afflicted by, the reason for the surgery, that will go live on the day of the surgery as well. And after that, we take it by ear. I don't really know how things are going to go. But I have got some episodic stuff done, ready to cover some of the time. It's a wait and see, isn't it? I can't really gauge what's going to happen in advance. But that is it for this week. A massive thank you to everyone who's joined us this week for anything we've done on the channel, live playthroughs, the comments on the posts, anything you've come and seen, much appreciated. And today, thank you for the likes, the comments, the views, and the conversation. As I say, we are back Monday morning as we continue the DLCs in Kingdom Come Deliverance, but the schedule is out on Sunday. Massive thank you, guys. I hope you all have a fantastic weekend, and we'll see you in a live stream very soon. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.